I'm kind of in the same
but that's
boat.
on top of our 20 gigs for the mod, so it's like extra like large mods.
Okay, and then I have all of test outfits, 50 bajillion Halo, Warhammer, Anastasi, fucking Horde mode.
Yeah, but all of test is on the beautiful repo.
All hail glorious repo. All who say otherwise
And
shall
you're
be shot.
saying that this one isn't, because this one is
This one
also
is
on repo.
on repo. It makes
No,
me
no,
so
but
happy.
all the test users are repo users.
Oh, this
from
is
what
true.
I understand.
Yes,
This is
we
true.
are. There
Hey,
is no
Blinder.
filthy heresy. There's only sweet, sweet, glorious repo.
See, I have the DACA. Oh, is that actually working now? The last time I played the World War II conversion, it wasn't working. Yes!
I think I just bounced it off of somebody's head, though, in the process.
Nah, it went all the way down
Did
there.
it?
It just takes a while, yeah.
Ah, okay. It looked like
here
it
we
bounced off
go.
somebody's head. Every one of the main battle rifles has one.
Yeah. It's just last time I was using it, it wasn't working as an F slot.
So it works as an F slot, but I will warn you, it goes to the right. So, like, I'm going to aim this directly at that far left target on the high target. Far
Sir,
left,
it's
high
World
target.
War II. I do not care about accuracy.
God, I love all these.
Accuracy
Oh, hey,
through
fuck, it
volume.
landed where I told it to that time. Normally it goes, like, way to the right every time. Ah, the ultimate short-range DACA gun.
Let's see if I live.
Hold on, let me get the proper gun.
Who shot Django? Was it you, Blinder?
He ran a truck. It's his own fault.
He did literally
How
say,
did
let
they
me
not
run
kill
in
you?
front and see how far I make it.
What is the most Russian pistol in here? Is it actually the
Nagant.
Makarov?
The
It's
Makarov?
the Nagant.
Nagant, yeah, there we go. I want
that's
some
the-
nice revolvery goodness.
That is, like, the ultimate, like, early era
I learned a
Russian
valuable
pistol.
lesson today.
Don't run in front of sustained fire.
No, it looks like you can make it through sustained fire and you'll die afterwards. As the game figured, I was like, oh wait, you got shot.
You want to try again with my machine gun?
That's a flamethrower.
It's a machine gun, sort of. It provides continuous fire
Of the flame variety.
of the literalist of literal kinds. I love how Django's now hiding behind Blinder, and Blinder's probably like, you think that's gonna save you?
I mean, he is blind. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's a blind, so.
I mean, Blinder's like, do you think that's gonna save you?
love
I
this
let him
concept
flame.
right now. This is amazing. I am,
Okay, you're
I am
definitely the
living the
wrong
dream
outfit.
right now.
Also, Teapot, that particular variant, no, not that one. The other variant of Sin can get a bayonet.
Wait,
Yeah,
you
but-
should probably actually fire that to make sure it works, like you think it's gonna do.
Here, test it out.
What, the bayonet?
No, the
This?
flamethrower.
Yeah.
Oh, I tested it on Blinder earlier.
Okay.
It just flamed him. You
It's
should have just,
savage.
like, popped him.
Like that?
God, he's
Yeah.
instantly dead, but fucking lag.
But hold on, because he generally flops like a fish when I'm trying to...
So that was cool, except for the lag.
I didn't get any lag.
Oh no, I am heartbroken. Guys, watch me reload my revolver. Look at that. Yep.
Is
that,
it one at a time like it should be with the Nagant?
No.
Oh, I see the
Oh, look at
darkness.
this. Look
Okay.
at this revolver here.
It's one at a time like it should be with the Nagant.
No, not.
His animation
I'm not using the gun.
It's using a Wilmet.
It's using a pistol reload animation on a revolver.
Oh, that's bullshit.
Now, I would like all of you to face the front and charge. If you do not, you will be summarily executed. 3 of you are already facing the wrong direction. This is unacceptable.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Portal. Nope, not portal. I just no-scoped all of you with it. This is why Mosin is best.
No, you are immortal.
Why am I immortal? Keep shooting me.
It's the uniform that makes you immortal. It's broken with ace settings.
So captains are immortal?
Certain uniforms with the ace settings we use make you immortal.
Channel switched.
Yep. Big ace. Shh.
Yeah, I knew something was up when I flamethrowed you and didn't instantly ragdoll death.
Check my stream, guys. You'll see that shot in the head.
Check his stream, he says. What a Chad thing to say.
Smart, I like the NVGs.
Yeah, now the Mosin's reload is fine.
Very.
Yeah, the pistols aren't necessarily always done right.
Yeah, the pistol breaks my heart there. If you give me a revolver and then I reload it by putting in a pistol mag, I cry a little inside.
Yeah, I've not seen a
Let's
lot
try
of
the- let's
mods
try
that
the
do it right.
Webley.
That one,
Let's try the
Webley
Webley.
did it right.
Ooh, yeah, no, that. Oh wait, it helps if I grab ammo for the reload. Just have to steal a Webley for everything and call it a day.
Oh, I forgot to check this thing on something. Ah, the broom handle does not have full auto.
I wonder where Cobra is.
So we are Americano with limited arsenal, which probably means M1s for everybody.
High probability of that.
Was 2 assault troops with Thompsons, plus commander with Thompson, plus a BAR, Grands. Which
It's a simulation.
I know.
Keep your head down, you won't die.
Grenade!
You didn't make it over the sandbag.
Yeah, that was weird.
How loud is this, guys?
The Welron? Not very.
Keep firing it. I want to see how far I can hear it. Are you still firing?
I ran out of bullets.
Tell me if you can hear it from over here.
Yeah, but it's
Ah.
it's just like thwack.
Boo.
You can hear the action, not the bullet.
Yeah.
You guys hungry? My gun has a dinner plate on it.
Ah, somebody has the DP.
Yes, I do. Ha 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 ha.
In the name of the Father, I come to kick ass. Praise be with you, you fucking heretics.
Oh fuck! I didn't look. There's one crucial thing I need to look at, and if it's here, I'm gonna be so happy.
Who dare shoot a priest? That's heresy. What
Someone
the
here see if they can
fuck is
find
that, Smiter?
That
Fucking-
is PTRS. No, PTRS.
Anti-tank rifle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anti-tank.
I was gonna say, this thing looks like a fucking pipe gun from fucking Fallout. It is so ridiculous.
That's kind of what it was. But
I
you know,
mean,
Yeah.
it was
punch through a fucking tank.
it is
Hey, we need to kill a
14.5.
tank. How do you do that? I don't know. Just get a fucking long ass pipe and put a big fucking bullet in it.
Pretty much.
You sure that'll
I
work?
mean,
Much
yes.
as it was.
Yeah. It was how do we make everything
It's like
that we can just make a
Use
million of.
that.
what was that other Soviet one that was basically like it
PTR,
took
PTRD.
a cannon, like one barrel off of his ESU and just.
I'm not sure if I know which one you're talking about because there's the PTR-D and the PTR-S, and the D is a semi-automatic one and is actually halfway decent.
All right, mod is garbage. Uninstalling. 0 out of 10. Will not play again.
Why?
There isn't a Lewis gun.
Lewis is WW1, bro.
Yeah.
Still saw use in
Case of lobster on them.
I mean,
There's
I'm
also
gonna-
not flak vests, and there's only a P47 for allied.
To be honest, I hear what you're saying, but this is way better than the World War II mod test outfit used way back. Actually, no, we didn't even use it. We did World War II like once and messed with the Vietnam. This is 100 times better than both of those.
I'm not saying it's a bad mod, other than the fact that
What was that
Lewis
smart?
It's the same mod.
Well, it's been fucking updated.
Oh yeah, several times.
Yeah, we should bring it back. I'm sure Vez won't mind at all having another repo added. Wait, we don't even have to do that. We can just steal AT3's repo.
Yep.
Wait, can we over... I'm gonna test that. I want to load, like, test server with just, like, our fucking base mods, and then this, and then see what happens. Maybe it'll just
Goddamn.
work.
They
Maybe
used to
it'll
have
break
them.
everything.
carbine, like, or a BB gun that was shaped like an M1 carbine. When I
Pew
was a kid.
pew. That's
This
the
is the
sound
coolest
of the gun.
thing.
Bang bang. That's the sound of the gun.
Is that my second in command that I hear?
No, I'm
Yep.
first. I'm command, boy. I am gonna shoot your ass with a noodle.
Jesus, you're already drunk.
Actually, I'm not. I'm only at like 5 sips. Oh shit. Oh, I drink that much.
5 sips, turns around, and turns out to be half a pint.
Yeah, half a fucking like
Dude, I got
six
some New
pony
Amsterdam.
bottles.
Dude, did you know New Amsterdam vodka tastes like old
New
Amsterdam?
Amsterdam is not vodka, dude.
I don't know. I went to the store. The lady had a fucking attitude, so I bought whatever the hell I got.
New
I don't
Amsterdam is gin, dude.
It says New Amsterdam vodka.
Well, here's a really good way to tell if it's gin or not. Does it taste like you're giving a pine tree a blowjob?
Right, yeah. Go put it on a wooden deck, and if it strips the varnish off of it, it's gin.
I don't know. It's not the vodka I like. There's a Texas
don't like
brand
gin, huh?
vodka that I like, and this is just some cheap shit.
What's
I'll
Ryder?
be honest, I'm not a
You don't
particular
like gin?
fan of gin, really.
No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not a fan of
I've
it.
tried it, and I'm just like, maybe if it's in a mixed drink, I'll
Yo,
fuck with it,
what
but,
race
like,
we
I'm
playing?
not about to just drink it.
We're not on the right map. It'll switch us to
What?
the
Did you just ask what
Oh.
race we were playing?
What? Nazi? Hello? Well, that was
Can I
weird.
stab him?
I'm gonna
Only
shoot him.
like 4
Wait,
times.
test the
We have
bayonet on him.
bayonets?
Taste the bayonet.
You got to get a headshot with it. Otherwise you're just poking him.
Bayonet wins
Oh
in a
my god,
gunfight.
you not the arsenal.
How do you actually do the bayonet attack? Do you like press F and switch
so
to
you
bayonet?
What weapon do you have?
I don't have any at the moment.
What the fuck? That took so many bullets.
Switch to a what? Something that can get a bayonet?
You'll have to wait. He's currently being revived.
Why is he? Oh wait, there's a bayonet.
Switch to a
bayonet
weapon
attack.
that can get a bayonet, which is a lot of the bolt act, or like almost all the bolt actions.
You
The
know what makes me s-
FT42 gets one too.
User joined your channel.
So, you get it's in the
I got it. I
silencers.
tried it. It did work.
Yeah, and then you just
I,
switch to
Thoroughly
F.
enjoyed that. I wanna
It's
be the
really
I wanna be the
finicky,
radio
though.
boy. The animations are beautiful.
User
And I will
joined
say,
your channel.
I started playing Foxhole again, and bayonets are still just as dangerous as they used to be. There's nothing more terrifying than someone bum rushing the trench while you're reloading and just jumping in there with a knife and just
Ryder, do you know why Blinder and Depot haven't moved correctly?
I was in the middle of healing someone, so I'm probably also stuck in whatever loop.
No, you're not going to be stuck in anything. I just can't figure out why they haven't switched channels. And I'm afraid to move them because I've heard in the past that caused issues.
Maybe they clicked out of the screen. Why am I still grayed out? Did I select something or not?
User joined your channel.
Teapot, did you have to manually move? Teapot?
So there's no need for a sniper in this mission.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I
Yes,
can
I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. Let's start answering questions. Teapot, did you have to manually move? yourself?
Yeah, I'm reconnecting.
Okay, I'll move Blinder and see if that works.
No,
Moved to your channel.
I think Ager fucked up on me, and Blinder's probably gonna have to DC and then connect again.
Blinder, did you hear that?
I couldn't hear anything anyone was saying.
Okay.
I'll chat with him real quick in Discord unless somebody's already got it.
I poked him on TS, but I feel like most people don't really read that. Also, I feel like Smiter's going to have to do the same thing.
What?
Oh, there is a sniper.
Oh, you got it working.
There's
Cool.
Blinder.
Not letting me select my loadout.
Barna, you don't
Yeah,
want to be
it's
on
limited
the
arsenal.
I'll talk about
They're
it.
driverless
it's not
tanks.
letting me to pick my role.
I'll talk about it once Smiter is actually here.
Let me disconnect and rejoin.
Hello?
We can hear you,
Yep.
Blinder.
Can you hear
Jeff
us?
McGee.
Blinder? Fuck.
Blinder, can you hear Cobra?
Blinder! I'm assuming not.
Blinder by the light.
Smiter, can you hear us okay?
Blinded by the light.
What the fuck is going on? Smiter, are you there?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Jesus.
Hi,
I'm
Smitters.
gonna assume everyone's here now. Alright, so let me talk about the roles so you guys can choose.
Rules or rolls?
Maybe both.
Well, that's no fun.
So no one has radios except for the radio man, and the tank has one radio in it. Because I was having issues with the Acre radios that are available in the mod, I just gave 343s. So the radio man in your backpack, you have a 343, so that's in reality what's enabling you to talk on radio. And then similar for the tank crew, once you get in the tank, there's a 343 in there that one of you can take to communicate with the radio man if you so choose. All the other roles are pretty straightforward. Obviously, the riflemen have the Grand. AT Specialist, I think, has the M1A1 carbine. If anyone has questions about any of the roles, I mean, they're pretty self-explanatory, really.
Does a sniper guy come with a pistol?
Yeah, I think so, yes.
Okay. If I suck at sniping, I'm just gonna kill someone and take their gun.
Okay, and then just I
That's
wanna
gonna mess up our whole radar, but unless you turned off radar.
I did. There's no BFT because I'm a sadist. One other thing, just so people are aware, the machine gunners in the World War II era are they're all more closely resemble a MMG, meaning that firing from the standing or crouch position is challenging. So just keep that in mind if you go that route.
I'm gonna be a radio boy.
Let's see here. We got two tankers. I assume you guys will want driverless tanks then, if you're both wanting to be in a separate tank.
I mean, alternatively, if you would rather, I can switch to be in his tank.
It's really up to you guys. I just would like to know.
I mean, driverless tanks would be great.
I mean, I can be Barna's gunner.
Whatever's easier for you, Adam. I don't give a shit.
They're both equally easy. It doesn't matter.
All right, let's just do 2 driverless. You know.
Cool. Shrek, my comment to you, I don't think we'll need 2 radio man, but you're still welcome to play it if you want to be that role, because it's totally fine also.
Yeah,
I mean,
it would just give us the extra flexibility.
Okay.
Well, I mean, if I'm going to be sniping, it might be a good idea to have one radio man and a sniper and one
Yeah,
group.
so the scope on your sniper rifle quotation marks is not like a 8x. It's like closer to a 4x.
Oh, that's fine. That's actually
So,
better.
You're
Closer
gonna
to
be
better.
more of a marksman, really, more or less.
That's actually better. I'm more of a close range shooter.
I also just want to point it out in case it's missed. There's a weapons team that has a medium machine gunner. It's the Browning. So before I take it, if anyone else wants it, they're more than welcome to have it.
All right, well, I'm going to run upstairs and get a beer because my whiskey is done.
Right on.
Dude, lucky I got vodka.
So for the riflemen and whatnot, I have a quick question that some of them may not know to ask. Will there be limited arsenal for picking up like bayonets or
My intention is
GPs?
to not provide an arsenal at all.
Okay, I didn't know if there would be like limited, like
That's my
you have
intention.
an M1. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, we can talk about it as people review their loadouts if there's gaps, because obviously, building this many loadouts, you make mistakes, but we'll just see what happens. Is everyone where they want to be?
I mean, in the game, yeah, I am.
I was
In
going to say, I
life,
have a lot of
really, I
opinions.
don't know.
I could definitely give some details to that.
Every week.
Like you use some moral support, Cobra.
Like, do I wish I was in Pennsylvania and done moving right now? Yes, I do.
I have to move again and it sucks.
Dude, why is everyone moving? Damn, I moved too recently.
It's August, September when a lot of leases come up.
Yeah.
Bingo, because places are obsessed
Duh.
with only renting in the summer for some fucking asinine reason about making money because landlords are a plague on society.
And
Yeah,
they raise rent at
politics.
shitty places.
Eat the landlords.
Eat the bourgeoisie.
We
Alright,
need to become our own landlords.
This
I'm-
isn't the Russian op. We're Americans, boys. Embrace
Whoa,
capitalism.
But I got
Bourgeoisie
vodka.
is French. It
User joined
means
your channel.
middle.
Dude, if you have vodka, you had to be.
Did anyone actually read the briefing?
I'll do a briefing. Look over here. Look at it.
Oh my. I don't want to sit down. I'm gonna get ass sores.
Get over there and get your splinters.
I don't think there's really anything to talk about. I'm gonna take a quick minute to replace the
Prox
tanks
check.
with I can hear you.
Okay, I just got a little acre notification thing in there, right? I was just checking.
Teapot, you're leading this mission, right? Where is he? Teapot?
I do have a bar on my helmet.
What is a GPS?
Wait, do we have GPSs?
No.
Oh, good.
How
good.
to get everyone to press I?
Yeah. All right, Teapot, are you wanting to lead?
Sure, why not?
Okay, everyone join up on Teapot's group except the tankers.
That's what I was about to ask.
I'm gonna take,
I'm already in it.
I'm gonna take a minute to fix the driverless issue, and then we'll get going shortly.
Hey, where's Ashley?
Let me find
My
the
radio
the
doesn't work
briefings.
either.
Wait, I thought we were gliding in.
No, that's the second mission.
Shrek, check your backpack. Do you have a 343?
Oh, I was like wondering how the fuck we're gonna have tanks in a glider mission. That would have
No,
been
I
interesting.
don't.
Do you have one in your
there aren't
vest
the
or
right kind
uniform?
of tanks for tanks and
No,
glider mission.
I don't have
in
any.
this
I
mod.
have a
Okay.
Oh, this
radio
is
with
the
the
one where
backpack
the
slot.
8/8s
that
are
has
Sit tight. I'll
Roll
add
and
one to
die.
you.
Okay.
Emilio, do you have the same issue?
Yeah.
You don't have a radio?
We're knocking out the Flak 38s, not the Flak 36s.
Check your backpack. Do you have any 343? Or just
No,
hit caps lock and tell me if anything happens.
We're gonna get. There's gonna be hidden 8/8s.
Got it.
Just in the trees. We're gonna die.
I'll
There
fix
may be
Shrek
Flak
and Emilio.
36s hanging out here.
Varna, did you see how long our barrel is? You know what that means?
Yeah, that means we're Sherman 76s.
Yeah.
It's not about the size of the barrel.
It's about what goes
How
in
you
it.
use it.
Oh.
No, it's the explosive ordnance you shoot out of it, obviously.
Actually, the length of your barrel with
Am I in the
this,
wrong
but you know, hey,
I like a snub nose barrel.
those are good for busting bunkers. Actually,
So
they're
are shotties.
exceptional at that.
Oh, I guess I'm with Shrektum.
Shrek and Emilio, you guys should have radios now. Can you just confirm that?
Confirmed.
Rocking MMG without an assistant. That's a bold strategy.
Dude, someone's got to bring the Browning. Come on.
Hey, that's what Jeeps are for. You put the ammo in the Jeep, and then you just run back and forth like the guy who got the Medal of Honor for that gun being in existence.
Wait, that Jeep has a Browning on it.
That's why you take its ammo. and then you run back to the front with the MMG, where you can hose down
All
people.
right, Barna, Iron, you guys should have radios now.
Hey, firm.
Okay, just get in the driverless tanks, and I can start the briefing.
Oh, you want us to go ahead and get in the tanks?
No, I'm going to place down the driverless tanks.
Oh, okay,
And
okay.
then we can start the briefing.
Do we need to be in the gunner seat when we get in there?
I actually have never used them, but I'm sure everything's gonna work out just fine.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. He knows what he's talking about. It'll be fine.
He has lots of experience at Arma.
Not with World War II, though, sadly.
Shh. You're not supposed to mention that, Bart.
Yo, those got the tiny barrel. Oh, we got downgraded.
You did get downgraded.
We got bunker smashers now.
I'm just gonna run it into the building.
And actually, if we're not fighting other tanks, that's the better option anyway.
We'll find out how screwed we are in a minute.
HE out of a 75 mil is actually superior to HE out of a 76 mil.
Why am I the one looking at the tank that's
Cobra's testing it out.
I can't hear Emilio.
Alright.
Neither can I.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh.
So Barna, the number
breathing
of
in his
Germans
mic and it's
is
active.
Oh,
probably
shit, hold
7.
on.
And
Okay,
obstacles
we're-
on the bridge.
You have a question, Teapot?
Alright,
What?
Shrektum, you're
Yes.
sticking with me since you have a ready.
No.
Until we do the brief.
How you
It's
know?
not even. It's not
Can
even.
you come sit
forwarding
down so I know you're
equipment.
ready?
You don't know that. Shut up.
Fine, Dad.
Yes, I do.
You want to sit next to the tankers?
Nobody likes tankers. Tankers smell like grease and ick.
Yeah, but we get.
You
the
love
ladies
the
sitting
smell
on
of grease
stuff.
and ick when that grease and ick is saving your ass.
Alright, looks like everyone's
No, I like
here.
the smell of the gunpowder and the burning of the dead bodies that you create. Get it correct.
What?
We don't
I
have
like what you
crocodiles.
make, not what's inside of you.
I'm gonna stop talking before I get shot.
I was about to say, is it briefing time?
It
But
is briefing time.
Briefing?
it's
Wait,
not
what's
briefing.
the-
It's not briefing yet.
Alright.
Anime hasn't happened
We're
yet.
done. Jokes are done. Alright,
You're welcome.
mission. You guys are U.S. forces pushing into a German FOB. German forces here are a little stretched thin, so we're not anticipating a large force. However, one thing they do have of value is their AA position. It's a couple flak 38s that we need to take down. The goal here is to open up a window for British commandos to plan a risky assault tomorrow morning. In terms of occupation, we are not expecting contacts inside of buildings, but we are expecting fortifications. We've marked the reliable intelligence we have on the map. We know they have PaK 40s in the area, and we know they are well placed. We also know that they have trenches, bunkers, those types of things, in turrets, fixed turrets. So those are going to be really dangerous. Infantry do have access to AT, so that is also a threat for the tanks. So between the 3 packs, there's also AT scattered amongst infantry. For the mission to be considered a success, you need to make your way all the way to the AA position while clearing through the German FOB. And then once the position has been captured, as to be determined by me, that'll be mission success. Any questions?
So we don't need to blow up the AA. We just
Uh,
need to take
Can, but it's one of the two, right? Like you either need to ensure that they are never going to be used again, or we need to ensure that the position is safe.
I have a squad question.
Okay. If it's a teapot question, that's not the appropriate time.
No. Why does the gun you have require a crew to use it?
It doesn't. It's just nice to have a assistant auto rifleman to like help you.
Bullets. Bullets
oh.
and more bullets.
Well, I'm really
Bullets.
light, so I could probably help carry ammo if that's the problem.
You know, I got 50 times 8, 400 rounds. That seems like I'll be fine.
Ammo humpers are always good when you're an MMG.
I'm only
Yeah.
at 29 weight.
I'm good. Any other questions about the mission?
the bridge is intact and like there's no emplacements on the bridge.
Scouts are not reporting any emplacements, mines, deterrents on the bridge itself.
Okay. And then when you say like what's the manpower range? Do we have that or
Sure,
no?
yeah. The estimate is about 30 to 40 German soldiers inside the region, and that includes all the man turrets and packs. So scratch the crew operators, and it's probably closer to 30.
Okay.
So in
Is there
case
any armor in region besides us?
Not that we're aware of.
Okay, that's good to hear.
So in case the bridge is blocked or otherwise garrisoned by troops, would swimming across be a good idea?
Wait, I don't have binoculars? Damn it.
Any other questions?
We know how deep the river is?
I mean,
At a guess, let's see here. That looks like about 5 meters here, and about like 20 meters here, and about 10 meters under the bridge.
yeah, that's not something I have on hand. Any other questions?
You could probably ford that.
Right here.
Wait,
I
a minute. Emilio, are you trying to talk?
No, I don't know why it's broadcasting. I'm not even breathing.
Okay, got it. Any other questions? Cool. I'm gonna hand it over to Teapot.
I'm thinking currently.
All right, Barna. I think what we should do is keep one tank on one side and push the other forward.
I have a set of binoculars.
Oh, we do too. Me and Barna got two.
I'm gonna say probably fording the river is not a wise decision. That's at least 3 meters deep.
I mean,
We'll
that's
see when we
just
get
like
there.
a backup plan, just in case we end up having to get cross it. So we
We
know
can-
that's an option.
We can lay down a base of fire while the first group gets across the river.
If we need to cross the river, if the bridge is
Right.
like too dangerous.
Bibbity bobbity boop.
I
There we
mean,
go.
estimation that's only like 500 meters anyway, which is point blank for tanks. So we may not even need to cross the river at any point.
Yo, Django, vodka and Fanta, orange Fanta goes well together.
Emilio,
it's-
where are you going? Thank you.
how dare you stand up to go take a leak, soldier?
You wet your
Sorry,
pants
I
right
thought
there in that
bleeping
seat.
was over.
Nah, it's Teapot's turn to think and then tell us the plan and squad breakups and all that.
Okay.
Are you not wearing a diaper? Come
Yeah,
on.
sorry, I should be a little more easy on you. You're not here often enough to really know the flow.
No, it's
My
fine, go, but
apologies.
just
I
summary,
forgot about the
execute
second
them
briefing
now.
part.
No, it's fine.
Be hard
Can we
on the
go look at
Cobra.
my tank?
It's okay.
No,
okay.
shut up.
Let's take that as a yes.
Alright, how many do we have besides the
You'll get
tanks?
lightning bolted if you go over there.
7?
Just saying.
Oh, stop.
Whatever's in your squad, Teapot, is how many we have.
Yeah. Okay. So here's what's gonna happen. Does everyone see my marks on the map?
Affirm.
We have 9, I think.
Well,
Yeah, I
minus,
see
minus the
tanks and
tanks.
infantry
right,
dismount.
Sorry.
Okay, so we're gonna take the jeep and the scout car. The scout car is gonna cross the bridge first. We're gonna have 4 people in the scout car. Smiter, Emilio, Blinder, and myself are gonna be in the scout car. We're gonna jump across the river really quick, while the second group lays down a base of fire with the 2 MMGs and the jeeps gun along with the tanks. The tanks will stay there until we can get a beachhead and get them across the river nicely. Shrek and Amelia both have radios, right?
Correct.
Correct.
Cool. So you guys can you'll be split. So let's do this. I'll be red team, so that'll be me, Blinder, Smiter, and Emilio are red, and then Django, Shrek, and Cobra are blue. Does anyone have any questions?
I have one, but it's for Adam.
Go ahead with your question.
Adam, do you know if we put for the defense, if someone gets into the gunner seat of the tank, not the gunner seat, but the axle gunner on the body of the tank?
You can still drive. You can drive from any position.
Well, no, I was wondering if 2 people are in the tank, will that fuck it?
No, I don't think so, at least, but hard to say. Barna, sit the fuck down.
Complain and whine. Fine.
In the chair.
Fine. Complain and whine.
That's what I do. That's my job.
All right, I just won't do that just in case.
I have a
Okay.
question for you, Teapot.
Yeah.
Do we want to have the tanks on their own radio freak or no?
I mean,
I don't think so. Having
You're not gonna-
everyone.
You're not going to
Yeah.
be spamming like everybody's radio. There's only going to be 4 of us in theory that'll hear it, and 2 of them should probably hear it, so we know what the tank's doing.
I'm just making sure with leadership. That's all.
Plus, I don't know how to change it.
Okay. Other than that,
I just have a question, comment. It's more really a comment.
Sure.
I just want to remind everyone that we don't have radios. So if you start Ramboing it, no one's and there's. I mean, so just keep that in mind. That's all I'm saying.
Janko, it's just going to be like playing Barrow Trauma. I'm going to have no idea you died. I'm going to talk to myself for 20 minutes.
What if
Good
I'm
thing we're in
stuck?
separate squads.
Anything else, Teapot, from your end?
nope.
Cool. What vehicle is blue team in again?
Blue team is in the Jeep, and red team's in the Scout.
Cobra, sit down.
You're right.
Cobra, sit down.
God damn.
Would anyone else like to say Cobra sit down?
Cobra,
Everybody
sit
on-
down.
Everybody
I
on
would like
3.
to, but I'm too scared.
3, 2, 1.
3. Cobra,
Cobra,
sit
sit
down.
down.
Incredible.
Let's.
He's
I'm
already
disappointed in
sitting.
all of you.
Let's go to our vehicles now, please.
Real quick before we get going, given the fact that we are limited communication, I would just like to recommend that if you do, like Cobra said, if you go Rambo, you might get shot. If there's questionability, call out Thunder, and if you don't hear someone yell flash back, then
Murder
drop
them.
them.
I'm gonna scream out noodle.
But this isn't Bandit Brothers. We're not airborne.
Aren't we
I
supposed to
thought it
wiggle?
was
It doesn't
say
have
Flash
anything
and
to
they
do
say
with.
Thunder.
If they say anything back, then you know they're a fucking player.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
What if they say something back in German though?
Du hast.
Thunder?
Du
Jawohl!
hast.
Du hast mich.
Vincent.
Barna, do you want to go first or second?
All right, who wants-
I don't want to be on the
here?
gun.
You guys are
I'll
both
jump on the
cowards.
gun.
Okay, perfect. Whoever's gunning that into, I think you can page down and get like
Yo,
an open sight. Just
Teapot,
FYI,
you want us
on
to
the
go in
car.
front and then stop at the bridge?
We can go in front.
Okay,
This make
what
you
if
feel
we-
safer, Shrek?
Marginally.
I'm not gonna actually shoot you guys safe, right?
Now I feel so safe.
No. Okay, no, we just have to go for the beginning part. I don't have to sit in a gun the whole time, because that would just be...
I think Arma 3's camera is on the top of our head.
Just turn into.
Red team, you're following behind us.
We're they're red team. That's the
Boyfriend
wrong
to
way.
get in front.
We'll wait for them to turn around.
So are we on point or are they?
No, we're following them. Army defense.
Careful, you're hitting stuff.
What's the
Stuff.
compass?
Oh yeah, we're
Teapot, do you have a radio or am I your radio? No, Django.
Shrektum, you were the radio man.
I understand that. Okay, okay.
Shrek, can you hear me?
Don't get
Yes, I
shot.
can.
Okay, I'm being told to contact you.
cool. Let's go.
Okay.
Hi, Shrek.
Hello.
I feel like we're all gonna die. I'll
Well,
try not to look directly at them because then we're missing fire.
Red
Yeah.
Squad's too
Yo,
friendly.
y'all need to turn around. Our
We don't
tanks
have
ain't
armor,
moving.
like ballistic armor.
Tanks
so
aren't moving. Hold.
Take that in the account.
Hold.
So shoot first.
Something about the tanks aren't moving? I don't understand why that's a bad thing.
Adam, you just want to make it easy on
They
you.
asked us to hold position. The tanks are not moving. They're having technical difficulties.
I mean, I tested them.
Ask Adam if he
seconds
just wants
ago.
us to make it easy on him.
Yeah, they're bitching. They want to know what you want them to do.
It wasn't me. What?
Yeah.
You mean Teapot?
No, you, because they're saying the tanks won't move. The friendly
Oh my
one.
god.
We're on our
Oh.
way back.
I swear to God, if I go in there and just hop in a tank and it starts driving.
Lightning bolt the fuck out of them.
Alright, what's the problem?
I get in the commander seat and they won't drive. It sounds like they're turning on, but then they don't move.
Oh wait, Barna's still in that one, hold on.
Dismounted.
moving.
Alright, here. Stay here. That was sorry. Wait, let me try it. Maybe.
Like, did you just get in and push the go forward and go back?
Initiate from the gunner's seat and switch to
It's not
commander.
working.
Oh my god. Wait, turn it. Sometimes, like,
No, it's still not working.
I wonder about people, you know?
Oh, what did I do?
Watch where you're pointing that thing, man. Hey, it moved.
Stay down now. You know I can shoot it now, right?
Escape. We're either gonna get ran over or shot.
Go to the gunner's seat, press WSAD, then go anywhere else.
I went to every seat except the driver.
Shrek, can you get out of the car and go to the gunner's seat and press W?
This tank right here.
Yep.
Go into the gunner seat.
Try the other thing.
Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
What the fuck? That was
I guess they're doubling up on the tank.
Okay, I want each of you to listen very carefully. I am going to delete the old tanks, and I want you each to choose one tank and get in the gunner's seat and press W. Django, get out of the other tank.
Alright, Barnard, you want to get the front tank and I'll get the ass tank?
I'll take the lead tank. Gunners.
Oh, so it moved? Oh, you spawn new tanks.
Mm-hmm.
They look like they want to move.
How is this possible?
Except their engines are not running. Even a little bit.
Am I just like a god?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know why, but.
Barnard, is it working for you?
Negative.
The engine's not
Negative.
working.
Like the engine like tries to start and then doesn't stay start. Works for purpose.
I'm gonna admin both of you. Do not do anything with it.
I'm not even exactly sure how to do anything with it, so
Yeah,
it should
I'm
be
going
good.
to see what is him. I'm too dumb.
Something weird happens to shoot him, Bob.
He should be in a tank.
Lightning bolt is the death.
Oh, what happened? Am I admin now?
Probably. I'm gonna walk up there and I'm gonna get in the gunner seat and take the gun.
Alright, try both of you now.
Lag spike.
Now I can't get in the tank.
Yeah, I can't get in now.
Can we just take one tank and say that's all, folks?
Spawn the tank.
Well, that's a great idea, Fawn.
Okay, do their tanks work now?
We're just taking one tank.
Turret's moving?
Is it working?
Dude, I don't know why, but like I can do it, but no one else can.
Is that tank working, Barnum?
No. I don't
Yeah.
know.
It's so easy. I don't know why. it
Just
doesn't
spawn in
work.
one
Wait,
Sherman.
Adam, give us one more and see if it works, because those were pre-admin. Maybe if you add them now, it will work. Alright, Barnard, you get the one, you get this, oh, yeah, you get the front one, I'll get the back one.
Alright, one tank it is.
You know what the definition of insanity is?
No, I don't.
Anyone?
I do.
I don't want to be murdered.
Doesn't work.
Doing
Yeah,
the
let's
same
just take
one
one tank then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Adam, just spawn us. We'll
It's right
figure
there.
it out. Which one? This one?
Yep, that's it.
I'm driving back up there.
You wanna try?
There's only 3 seats. Shit.
Make someone else walk.
It's a short walk.
I mean,
Wait, how come you just didn't radio us?
you got a coin on hand?
They did radio
I got
us.
a
That's
bottle
how
of
I
vodka.
told us to go back.
Hold on, I got a penny.
You know, I'm just gonna offer up another solution to you guys. I can still give you 2 tanks.
Shit, let's do that. I know what you're talking about. We're just gonna do that. We're both gonna one man a tank.
Oh, this is true. We can just manually drive her.
Or we could just shoot them both and say we don't have tanks.
Yeah, manually driver won't.
Bitch, I will explode with a hand grenade in my hand. I don't have one, but I'll explode.
Alright, I'm leaving now. You guys should have everything you need to succeed.
Oh. Thank you. We'll follow.
Are there 2 tanks?
Is that how self-help looks like right here? The tanks don't work, they're walking.
Tanks are out. Took a minute, but we turned it on.
Alright, tanks are on the move.
It's about time.
Can we please start rolling? Oscar Mike?
Shouldn't the tanks be in the front?
I don't know what Oscar Mike.
No, we were told not to be in the front earlier.
It is. Told it to be in World War II.
That sounds like a terrible plan. I don't like it
Fuck
one
if I
bit.
know. I'm not
AT
well
guns.
educated.
It's
Use the
okay.
bridge.
Y'all will die first. We're gonna hold here.
Actually, looks kinda
Alright,
clear.
they're holding.
Just eat. No, go.
I
Wait,
just
there's a
hear.
guy in the
Oh my
tree.
god. Oh god.
And we're taking fire.
I
You're
wish
supposed to be on the other side of the bridge.
What are you idiots doing?
I didn't
Going
remember
back to
that.
something laid on covering fire.
God damn.
Alright, can we get people on the turrets just putting down fire? There it is.
You guys know where you're taking fire
Oh
from?
no. Cover's.
Popping smoke.
I got cover.
Well, it'd be great to be on the turret if I could actually turn it in the direction we're
keep
being shot
AP in,
from,
I'm gonna
but
switch
I'm
to
getting
AT.
a vehicle, I'm going
Fire.
reverse.
Well, I
Nope. Getting out, not getting shot over this shit. Iron, don't use AP at
Can
all
someone
unless you see
radio
armor. Use
the
AT
tank to
only
get
unless
across
it's
here?
absolute emergency.
Tank, move up.
How do they not know we're not
Just
Iron, move up ahead. I'll cover you and I'll join you.
Yeah, they got the command.
Try and spread out. Don't stay in one spot.
I'm on the bridge crossing now. Let me know when you're across the bridge fully. Hit land. You're good. Hey, bro.
Well, we're kind of just one squad now, so. No, I need someone to talk. I don't know where Red Team is. Never mind, yeah.
Alright.
Ground team, are you left or right of the bridge? Run, hold right on. Watch for me. I'm on the
I
road.
can't see shit.
We're on the left side of the bridge.
That's fine. You got a lot of vegetables. Just wait for the tank. Alright, let's go.
Friendly's crossing behind you on the right side of the bridge now.
We're slowly pushing up.
I don't know. Can't see.
Barbed wire going through it.
There's one contact. This looks like a gun.
Tank hold.
Yeah, I see a pillbox up there with an MG.
Tank hold position and just lay down fire.
lay down fire.
Shit, that's right.
Burning, get the fuck out of my way from behind me.
spot there, Chuck.
Sorry, what did you want me to let him know again? There's a lot of
Let him
radio
know
chat.
we're on the east side.
I got eyes on the attack. I took a hit.
That's what he wants us to do.
Whoever's by Teapot, we're on the right side, and we're waiting over.
Iron, where exactly is the pack? As soon as you go right up on this road, it hits you. If you want, I can go into your tank beacon. Push up. Negative.
Alright, we're supposed to push up.
Alright, let's roll.
Hey,
First,
firm. Blue
take
team's
front.
pushing up. Friendly on your left, go.
I don't have the gun for this. I think I might have got him.
I think the right one's still up? I don't know, I can't see. Hey, don't cover me, I'll jump over.
Can you request
I can.
Alright, we're gonna take out that pack for you.
It's the,
They're gonna start shooting shit.
I can cover. So very accurate. You guys can move wherever you're moving. I'll stay here.
I'm gonna vault it.
Are we going out? What's that way? Go with Shrek.
Blinder, what happened?
Looks like
Blinder just
fire
exploded.
from the northwest.
Fuck, I just got hit too.
Yep, tree line. Bearing 343 from our current.
Pass, see if we can get one of the tanks to escort us to the field.
Can we have a tank meet us at this field and escort us up? We have hostiles at the tree line.
That's one tank down. Tell the tank to
That's
stay
tank
with whoever
down.
he thinks is best.
Or just do whatever you think's best now.
There's a pack indestructible.
Can we get another smoke out to the left and we'll try and push up to that tank?
No, that's a bad grenade.
Tank down. First
fine.
tank's also fucked up
Waiting
pretty
for
bad.
Shrek to smoke the
Blue
blue
team,
and
please
then
get to
start
blue
moving.
team mark.
Alright, let's go.
We're supposed to get to the blue team mark.
Well, now.
Yep, back to the cover. Since we got that order as we were,
Oh
pushing
my
up.
god, there's the blue team over there. Alright, let's fucking fall back.
Hey, firm, we're falling back. Got you covered, Jingo.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Django, what are you doing? Run!
I'm still healing you.
Let's get the fuck out of there. Get down to the deck. Let Rich go around the way.
I did.
Fire some people in the way. Oh, friendly! Friendly! Friendly, watch the fire. How did that happen? Shift V, Django. Shift Victor.
Oh shit, we're taking fire northeast of it.
Call that into the tank track. Tell them to get contact.
Contact northeast. Tracers right over our heads.
Emilio, requesting permission to back the tank back across the bridge to the repair truck.
Where are we going?
Let's follow me up here. We'll regroup with Cobra. Well, there goes the other tank.
I can't give you guys orders.
Knows. Got it. What's the orders then? I'll take blue team wherever you want them.
Teapot, we're moving the tank. We can't.
What's that?
Yes.
Yeah, our tanks did last time.
We're getting artillery.
Hey, friendly down there.
Yeah, we need to keep moving. We need to keep moving. Stanley's gonna get us killed.
Yeah, he's wearing the
He's
same
in
color as
charge.
you.
We're not in immediate danger. Relax.
Why is like a friendly pushed way up too far? He's got the
Let
button
him go. It's fine.
Oh, should we go get fire? I guess we should.
Yeah,
I guess we
Might
need
have
to
done
let those
that.
people watch the field here.
Copy. Blue team, let's watch the field. Fan out.
Pushing
guy
out.
directly across the wall. I mean, down the wall. On the side. There's 3 hostiles on this side of the wall.
I'm gonna go see if they need help reviving. Stay here. I'm coming.
Still here, just trying to pie an angle. Nice shot. Load out.
Germans are not very good. You know that, right?
75 AP will evaporate most anything.
We're made with quantity over quality.
Guys, you
Not
got
everything.
everyone's
Okay.
back. Escape.
So the plan is to clear.
Good,
We're gonna have to clear that bunker from the field. So blue team, you're gonna lay down suppressive fire on it. Red team's gonna run up. We're gonna clear it.
Alrighty, let's go, boys.
Got it. Blue team, we're suppressing the bunker in the field,
Are you gonna?
which
Alright.
looks relatively
I think
clear,
it's
but
empty.
Keep your
Is
eyes
the
open.
is the artillery team or is the tank team not getting another tank? No.
I didn't give him one.
Oh, they just blew up everything.
Yep.
Hey, tank team.
Alright, it looks clear, but beware of the trench.
Hey guys.
Who's running out there?
Red team is, we're waiting.
Yeah, red team's planning on running out there.
If you fan out to the right, you might be able to put your bar up on the
Yeah, good
post.
point. Don't see anyone yet.
It's probably tree line. That's where they keep popping out from.
Yeah, it seemed like they got deep east as well.
Come on, you Nazi bastards. Do you know how you get to the World Series? Hey, that's not the quote at all, but still.
You can.
Say
I
again?
feel like, are we covering the right bunker?
I mean, we're covering the bunker he said.
Okay.
Do you guys need Blue Squad to reposition?
Teapot's currently down, awaiting his rescue before further orders. But yeah, probably move up to us.
Well, we should probably move to them, they said.
Yeah.
Teapot's down. Oh, now he's back up.
Tell them we're moving to the east side of the town.
Okay, we should
Yeah, we're
stand
heading
from their
north
ammo.
to your position.
It's just like one of my World War II movies. Got the salty veteran.
I hear them.
Friendlies.
Yeah, that's a good point. You should get back under
How
a
is
melee.
Argos even gonna fix a gun? Come on.
Right? He doesn't even have thumbs.
Maybe
It was
that's...
getting, it's got a new barrel and everything.
Oh, fuck.
Django, head west. Django, west.
Let's flank this bit. Oh shit, hold on, cover, come back.
What's up?
I think I saw a turret right around the corner of this building, the northwest corner.
Alright, you clear it. A lot of people are down.
There's a guy. Guys, I think there's a tank gun slowly easing his way
No,
out.
it's a pack 40. It's a pack 40. I think it's neutralized.
Where?
Let's go up top, Shrek. Try and get eyes on this thing. As dangerous as that's going to be.
I don't. Oh, I'm gonna crawl up to the thing.
No visual.
Yeah, smoke's fucking us right now. It's clear to probably see something.
I'm at the barricade.
Wait, I see one person.
I'm on the machine.
Shrek, you still up?
Yeah, I'm still up.
I am still up.
I think there's friendlies inside the bunker. Watch your fire. I saw.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I think you're right.
Can you? I can't tell. Those got to be friendlies. The way
Yeah, they're friendly.
Yeah, they gotta be friendly.
Alright, sit tight for a second.
I'm gonna check our 6.
No, it ain't. Oh, he can't hear me.
Our 12. At a 1 o'clock.
Binder says nice.
Is that you guys shooting into the air?
It doesn't really matter. Everyone just kills at this point.
Okay. I asked for someone to confirm if that was them shooting an MP40 into the air and nothing.
It probably is. It's probably one of the tank crews.
I'm clear to shoot him down.
No.
No.
That guy right there, clearly wearing a U.S. uniform. I'm clear to put a bullet in his head.
Must be an infiltrator.
Oh, Aztecs is here. Cobra.
Yeah, good turnout tonight.
Hello, I made it.
Aztecs, what happened to your face?
That's mean.
Wow, yeah.
Is he over the...
It was a little mean.
You didn't miss much. Both our tanks got blown up, and we ran around in circles.
Wow. I mean, I was walking across the bridge.
Welcome to Blue Squad.
Thank you. I am, yeah, Blue Squad. Who's in charge of us?
No one is. It fell apart.
Cobra.
Yeah, I'm in charge.
Everything fell apart. We should be done.
I'm checking. Yeah, I think we're good.
I think we've been done for like the past 3 minutes.
Get away from me.
You like teleported through the wall.
Operation Save Smiter.
What the fuck?
Hello.
Yeah,
I got one kill. Hooray!
User joined your channel.
So I gotta ask, who popped Elax as soon as he climbed over that brick wall there at the end?
I have no idea what you're talking about. I asked to confirm if there were friendlies out there. I heard no friendlies were out there.
I didn't hear you ask if there were friendlies, and I was right behind Elax.
He was Blue Squadron, so they were up in a window just watching us.
Clearly, the Germans had somehow managed to get a hold of a U.S. uniform.
I feel the love.
Pyre's
I'd
out here
like to
talking
air
about
a
German
concern.
teleportation technology.
One of them was teleporting. Now, I don't know why.
To be fair, one teleported into a room. Me and Blinder were like standing beside. He just appeared in between us.
Yeah, that dude came out of nowhere.
Oh my god, I don't want to play this. We're the British.
Yep.
What's wrong with my heritage?
They usually lose wars.
You don't have a BAR.
Wow.
That's the
I'm
reason.
sorry. They lose wars?
Yeah,
ask the Zulus about that.
They literally brought a knife to a gunfight.
Well,
Ask the Germans about
still
that.
won.
The Germans would have won if the Americans didn't
No.
have fun.
No,
Are
they
you
were the
asking the
Russians.
Americans about losing to the British?
And they dropped a nuke on the British.
What the fuck are you talking about?
We
He's a
didn't.
crackhead.
No one nuked the Brit.
You can't try and correct Iron. You guys are playing a losing game.
Guards.
Y'all are
This man is
fucking
off his
stupid.
meds.
The
Guys.
fucking Americans nuked the British.
Guys, didn't you hear? Hitler would have won if he had just Zerg rushed and ignored Africa and, didn't siege Stalingrad, but simply walked in and took it. Come on, guys.
They
Yeah,
need-
you
they
didn't
need-
do that in the
yet.
middle of winter in Russia.
Why
Dear
didn't
Lord.
Hitler shouldn't have went to the moon. He should have fucking took over Russia
Jesus,
with
what
his
the
laser
fuck?
weapons and shit. You know?
Do you
Hey,
ever
what's
think
the
about
guy who's getting too
talking
drunk
iron?
He's
Let's
not
just say
That's
the
real,
glider.
right?
No.
He's not drunk. He's just, dude. Whatever combination of acid, shrooms, and PCP you've had, fucking send it my
Wait,
way,
you're
man.
hippie flipping?
Because
Give me your
I
email address.
I don't think
Give me
that
a
he ever
fucking-
took him blinder. I think
Are
that
we-
his
we're
mother
waiting-
took
Alright,
him
cut
while
the
he
What are we
chatter.
was
waiting
Cut
for?
the chatter.
Yeah.
Who's
Daddy
leading this mission?
Cobra.
Smiter, shut the fuck up. Sorry, Iron,
That wasn't
shut
me.
the fuck up. Smiter, are you
It's-
wanting to lead the mission?
it's reflex.
I hate Stens.
Okay, got it. Django,
Okay.
you're good leading the mission?
I guess so, yes. Do this.
Okay. Blinder, what are you wanting to roll as? Okay, perfect.
None of your business.
Django, do you want a second radio man?
Yes. Not that it would make difference if you get shot.
Okay, Shrek, that's fine. If you want to, I can do it otherwise. Okay, so we got 2 radio man. We have Bryn Gunner. We don't have any demolitions, but that's fine. I can handle that. I think, is everyone where they want to be?
Wait, so I shouldn't be demolitions?
I'm gonna try this again with the radio man thing with
Oh, sorry, I
Field,
didn't
which hopefully
see
has a
there.
better sight. I forgot how much I hated the American guns and the fact that they've just got little tiny pinholes with a line in front of them. I like more open sights.
That's what the Enfield has, my bro.
Yeah, it's
That's
top,
why I'm
the top
okay
of
with the
it's
radio
open.
man.
Alright, so we have 1 demolitions. I think that'll probably be fine. Combined with
Well, we have
Fiat.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have one
he's
too. I just picked a
slotted
defense
all the way at the bottom.
Okay, I'm just gonna go rifleman then. Okay, is everyone where they want to be? Happy and all that? In the game?
There you go.
Nope.
Alright, cool.
What's a P at?
Rocket launcher.
Personal, infantry, anti-tank.
Looks like the nuke launcher from Fallout.
Is it as garbage as the one we had in the last mission?
Well, I imagine
Yeah.
it's better for infantry, but worse for tanks.
I think it's
Prepare
worse.
to die, capitalist dogs.
Actually, it's about equally bad. It's got a really high arc. It's like a shitty mortar.
Cool.
So it's like a Panzerfaust.
Yeah, kind of. But you can reload
Pretty
it.
sure
Okay.
I killed myself and everybody in that building with the Panzerfaust because it didn't go through the window. It just exploded in the
Okay,
window that
so-
wasn't there.
Nice. You have a question, Emilio?
I'm just making sure that I understand the mission correctly. We touch down, German already position, office quarters, we win.
I'll go over the mission real quick. So I was originally going to do an immediate glider spawn, but I didn't feel like that would be appropriate in a hardcore mission, so I scaled it back. We'll start in a briefings area where we can stage up, talk about the mission and questions and plan and whatnot. But the flow of the mission, yeah, we're British commandos. We're going to get a glider. I think all of us will fit in one. Yeah, we should. So I'll spawn 1 glider once we get through all the briefing stuff. Your goal will be to fly it to the touchdown point. The gliders are fairly resilient. I would say even more resilient in bush planes. So you got a good margin of error that you can do on them. You don't have to worry about too much. But yes, then the mission is proceed to the German artillery position and knock out the artillery. So Allied forces pushing from the southeast shortly won't get murdered and slaughtered. We're expecting about 4 to 5 arty pieces at that location. German forces won't expect us to be this far back, so they probably won't be like all buttoned up and all that. The officers' quarters is marked because we know that the officer is not staying in the forests with the rest of their group. So once we kick off things at the German arty position, officers close guard will probably come in to support. It's early morning, so visibility is decent, but the officer does have a flare gun if he wants to use it for either communication or visibility. We're not expecting any mines, any vehicles, those types of things, given we're fighting in the forest. In terms of infantry, we're expecting no more than 30, and that includes the men at the officers' quarters, so initial strength at the German arty position should be somewhat less than that. This is not a simulated stealth mission in any regard, so it's all going to be based on proximity chatter, visibility from AI, those types of things. I did not give everyone ballistic body armor, so I'd just tell you that you're going to need to be incredibly careful and be very methodical about how you choose to engage enemies. So mission will be considered a success once all 4 RD turrets are down. They have to be destroyed, given how deep we are. Once we destroy them, if anyone's still alive, we'll just peel out into the forest and disappear like ninjas. Does anyone have any questions about the mission at a high level?
Does anybody want to fly the glider, or are you going to AI it?
No, I'll let someone fly the glider if they want.
I could fly it.
Can I sit in the co-pilot seat?
I can't guarantee that.
So are we executing the officer, or did I miss that part?
I didn't say that.
What?
Well,
I never said that.
So
You
we don't have to
didn't-
worry about the officer.
No, the officer is purely reinforcements. So when we kick
Okay.
off things at the German arty position, since he's not staying in the forest, because he's above that, him and his personal guard at the officer's quarters will come to the German arty position's aid.
What kind of do we know what we're expecting at the German artillery position?
It's really deep behind their lines. There's no reason that the Germans would expect us to be here. So we're not expecting any static MGs, no vehicles with weapons, just purely infantry. Basically what they would need to man the 4 arty positions in that area.
So I hear half track.
No half track. This is reliable intelligence. There are no armed vehicles at the German arty position or anywhere in this region.
Are there any static emplacements?
No static emplacements.
So-
Outside of the artillery, of course.
Can I get a rundown on the briefing again? Because I went to use the restroom and you didn't say let's take a 5-minute break like you usually do.
That's fine. I can run it down for you in a minute. Does anyone have any other questions? All right. I'll continue through and then we can certainly do a quick briefing again. Make sure there's no outstanding questions and I'll hand it off to Django.
User joined your channel.
Whoa, what is this gun?
Pew pew.
Look at all of the berets.
Oh, yeah, I did give you the rifleman a bayonet.
How does one use it?
Make sure you have to aim for the head, otherwise you don't kill them.
Same radio
Interesting
problem,
gun.
Cobra.
That's okay. I'll fix it.
I'm just letting you know.
Yep, same here.
What's causing it though? Because I know these ones are added because they obviously did it today. Might be because I cleared the Acre default radio, so it just removes any.
Emilio, are you
radio
pleased with your
sounds.
rifle this time?
I am much more.
I only have
pleased.
12 magazines. I require more pylons.
Alright, so I got 4 explosives.
Who was asking about my Piat?
A lot of people have Webleys, by the way. Rifleman, so you have a semi-automatic option should you need it.
Adam, are the bombs only set to timers?
Yes, they're not ace interactable.
Okay. I'm gonna go sit in Jasper's lab.
Is there an ammo box anywhere? Or we
Excuse you.
just got what we got.
That's
Yeah,
right.
Command has granted
You
us
could
this
probably put the
favor.
other chain.
We got more than
I'll kill your ass.
normal.
I guess we'll just sit down.
It's hardcore mode.
True.
We need to put chess pieces on these chairs. We
Uh,
didn't invent metal folding chairs back in World War II yet.
Wait,
Pieces.
you have a
Now,
US backpack.
How do I know where to sit? There's no chess pieces on the chairs.
Dear
Dude,
Lord.
why do I have a US backpack? I can't take explosives with this shit.
U.S. Army vest.
Nope. I'm
You borrowed
protesting.
it.
Fucking immersion ruined. 0 out of 10. Uninstalling. Never playing again.
We are commandos,
Well, I know
boys.
America
We
made
do
a
whatever
bunch
the
of
fuck
shit
we
for the
want.
British, at least
Varna.
early in the war.
It's been a while since we
At
played
least
together.
we know at least we know the British are not as good as the Americans.
Where's Smiter? Where's he?
Yeah,
at?
I like that you got M1 Garand clips on your vest.
He's over there. He's probably taking a break. Django,
Oh, like
I'll let
like
you
I was.
take it in a second. I'm just gonna do another briefing for Blinder. It's gonna be very short.
Can I go use the restroom?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna take an hour.
I will take a picture of you guys sitting down.
Thank you.
Value added.
Someone made the
Wait,
end shot, the
Django,
Doom
face
Eternal
me.
Super Shotgun,
Thank
a
you.
functional airsoft shotgun.
Wait, you're hold on. You're blocking Blinder. Okay, hold on. Hold still. There we go.
I can
like it.
move.
No. It's perfect.
No.
That was kind of creepy the way you said that. No. This is perfect.
It is. I mean, I'm a very creepy person naturally, you know?
Well, you do work with kids.
I don't even want to understand what that means.
Ah,
I'm not gonna dignify that with a response.
got him.
I'm just waiting for the navigation in the fucking forest without a GPS. Can't wait.
Oh, I'm totally gonna get lost.
Yeah, if I would make
This
a
is-
suggestion,
This
if we
is literally going to be the Argon all over again.
You
If we
guys
split
not
in-
know how to navigate without a GPS?
Some.
if we split
It's called
into
a
two
compass.
squads that are far apart, it's really not going to work. Just from last mission, it did not work at all.
Unless you got a radio, man.
Well, there was
We
a
had
distinct.
we had two radios and all the yeah, it's other things, but I would suggest not like doing this like a typical op.
Yeah, I think
Bounding positions is very powerful.
Mono
Yeah.
squad is real.
I mean that, and it's just you have to kind of take a step back from what you would normally, why you would be normally able to more like dictate B squad. You have to kind of just give them an overarching objective and let them figure it out.
We can talk about it later.
No, we're talking about it now because it's gonna matter. It's gonna matter for sure.
I already know how to solve that.
All right. Sounds like you got it all figured out. Smiter is back. All right, cool. Let's take care of the boring part first. Shrektum, Smiter, go ahead and join our group, and then Django can sort it out later if he wants us to split. You can just say you, Shrektum. You don't have to do that. Okay.
Too late.
Shrek, sit down.
Shut the fuck up.
Dude, I
Go
got a
crash this
headache.
whole server.
I will. I thought I did last game. I
Well,
was
have a
not
nap.
happy. All right, so quick brief for Blinder, and then I'll open it up for any questions that may have come up after the fact. Blinder, we are British commandos. We are being deployed to disable a German artillery position because friendly U.S. forces are about to push in across the bridge to the east. If we don't, they'll get murdered. The intelligence is reasonably accurate that we're not expecting any in-place MGs at the position because we're so deep behind enemy lines. Expecting no more than 30 in total in the entire area, and less than that at the German artillery position itself, because the officer is not staying in the forest, he's staying at a house north. So once we kick off stuff at the arty position, it's very likely that the officer will bring his personal guard to reinforce the arty position. For the mission to be a success, all we have to do is destroy the 4 artillery positions and then retreat off into the woods. I guess retreat's kind of optional. I guess we destroy them, that's good enough. Could be a suicide mission. We're going to deploy in via glider, which is going to be a very interesting feat from my perspective, but you guys will have fun with that as well. And we're going to touch down at the touchdown point. I'm glad I went over this again. It's kind of a good thing you weren't here. At the touchdown point, just north, there's a farmhouse where local resistance fighters have captured a couple assets that are completely optional to use in the mission and not required in any way, shape, or form. So you may want to just check out the farmhouse over there, see what they got us. I think that covers it. Anyone have any questions?
Where's the farmhouse on the map?
Yeah, sure. It's just north of the touchdown point, so it's a set of buildings. Yep, you got it.
Okay.
How does-
Vernon's got it.
How do you use a glider? Like, are we jumping out? What's happening?
No,
The
the
glider
touchdown.
just glides all the way to the ground. We
Oh,
have
okay.
we have
Yeah,
a
that
pilot
was-
that's gonna put it on the ground for us. Hopefully, not like nose first death.
Sounds good.
That
Curious.
pilot is Elax, by the way.
Curious to see how the glider goes for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Stig,
do have an experienced
I
Is it
love-
just one
I love
glider
your
or
face.
multiple?
I'm just gonna
No,
say
just
that.
one. We don't need
Thank
more
you.
than one. All right. Any other questions about the mission?
All or nothing. I like it. This could be a very short mission.
Like I said, they're
This is
very.
gonna be a very short mission.
They're very durable. You'll be surprised.
I'll be the judge of that.
Well,
We'll all be the judge of
thank
that.
God it's Arma and not
Any other
real
questions
life.
about the mission? Before I hand it off to Django.
We're British. Are we getting a tea break before we start?
One of you has.
Wait, you didn't have tea already?
One of you has a teacup on their backpack. Who it is? I don't know. All right, Django.
Oh, it's not me. Dead face.
All right.
Sad face.
It's
it
Elax.
was actually
Elax has a teacup. Elax
It's
has
on
a
the
teacup.
back of your
Give me the teacup.
backpack.
So after we touch down, we're going to head to Overwatch Position 1. Then we're going to move to Overwatch Position 2 when we spot no hostiles. And then if everything is good from there, we're going to either move to Overwatch Position 3 or Assault 2. If you are going to Assault 2, you're just going to immediately attack the position. And if Overwatch 3 cannot see any hostiles from where they are, they can feel free to move to Assault 1 and help with the assault. We're going to be splitting into 2 squads, and the squad leader of the second squad will be advancing without me radioing in on him. So just keep moving. I marked entry points for possible hostiles, so you can probably call that out to pinpoint where the enemy is attacking at. Generally, I did it by elevation, so we can figure out where they're coming in at. So call out enemy position 2 if they're already at the 259 mark. That's an immediate flank to us. The radio man should be the only one radioing me, telling me we are moving to Overwatch 2, 3, and whatnot. So if you guys are at Overwatch 1, I want the radio man to immediately call me, say we are at Overwatch 1, and then tell me if you're moving or not.
Point of clarification: we won't know when we're at Overwatch 1.
I'm sure you'll be able to figure out it's right next to a hill. Or, no, that's probably not very steep.
Yeah, that forest is gonna. I mean,
277,
maybe it won't, but it
271.
could start all looking the same. So just something to be aware of.
Is that a
What's
rock?
this? Yeah. Is that a rock? That brace a diamond?
I think those are small clearings.
Yep.
Okay, y'all sit in it.
Oh, fuck's sake. This is getting harder and harder.
You decided to lead.
Alright, so we're all going to be advancing in V formation. Look at your uniforms. Look at the uniform of the guy next to you. These are clearly not German uniforms.
Oh no.
Okay,
I
so
mean, the red beret is kind of the giveaway.
Well,
and the
I
giant corporal stripe that everybody has. Except
we
Django.
use-
Oh god, burn that into your head.
We used
What about this green
Thunder
face,
and
though?
Flash last mission, but we're British now. So T
T-
and Bag.
What about
Someone-
thunder and
I heard-
lightning? Because then it could be like, or maybe Hulk and lightning. That'd be even better.
All right,
or
this
is that
isn't
too
really
American?
important to
That's
Django's
probably too
briefing.
American.
Django, what
T
else you got?
Post World
and
War II.
Bag.
Alright, so then, let's see here. Who should lead the second squad? Who's available? How about Teapot? Teapot, you're leading the second squad. You need one AT specialist and one radio guy with you. So make sure you guys go blue. Cobra, Emilio.
Wait,
I'm picking out my favorites.
did Teapot want to lead, or are you just telling him to lead?
I'm telling him to lead.
Teapot, do you want to lead?
I mean, he'll die either way. It doesn't matter. He
You want
doesn't
to
lead, he'll die, and then the next person will
Does anyone else want to lead the second squad? Because it's going to be more important. Because I mean, it's like Teapot said, it's splitting is much more difficult.
Yeah, I think it's so. Yeah. Yes.
Does anyone else want to lead the other team?
I'll do it.
Okay, perfect. There you go.
Fine.
Got you a volunteer.
I think you could just split us down the middle here. We seem to be evenly divided.
Asterix are going red. Cobra, you're going red.
Got it.
Asterix.
Smiter, you're going red. You're my meat shield.
Okay.
He's the only one with specialized equipment, or one of the few.
And then everyone else should go blue.
Since Smiter is red, I have to go blue since that I am the other AT guy.
Oh, cool. We have two AT.
Wait, why am I yellow?
Yep.
Because you made yourself yellow.
Oh, I forgot. What color you want me to be? I'm the boom boom.
Go blue.
Oh, boo! I'm not on Elexis. I can't be Elexis battle buddy.
You can be mine.
Well, fuck you too, Barna.
Oh,
Wow.
you are blue.
Okay, so
Okay.
But I'm not Elax.
we're
This
split.
is true.
We're split down blue and red. Are we all advancing as one on your black line? Am I understanding that correctly?
Yes.
Are we bounding essentially?
We're bound to our own squad. So if we get
No,
split
are
up,
we?
just
Are we bounding?
what does that mean?
Hopping like a
Bounding is
bunny.
like rounding is like we're all grouped together up until Overwatch 1. Then blue team stays at Overwatch 1, red team moves to Overwatch 2, and blue covers them. And once red is set at Overwatch 2, blue moves to Overwatch 2. It's kind of like leapfrogging your squads.
I'm pretty sure it'll be too hard to tell. So yes, we'll do that. If we lose track of each other, then just proceed as normal as if we die.
So I'm just trying to understand. So we're going together as one to Overwatch 1, then what?
And then once we make sure Overwatch 1 is secure, we don't see hostiles, we're going to proceed to Overwatch 2.
But we're gonna mega clump at Overwatch 1, right?
Yes, so red squad will take point. They'll be ahead of blue squad.
Oh.
Does
All
that
right.
make sense?
Yeah.
So, sorry, I know you're leading this up, but to kind of put it in a little bit more clearer terms than Cobra, because he wants to beat around the bush, all of us are going to go to Overwatch 1, make sure it's clear, and then go to Overwatch 2, and the primary point of this mission is to destroy an artillery position. Am I understanding you correctly?
Yeah.
11 of us are going to be clumped together assaulting an artillery position.
Yes. There's nothing wrong with this plan. Mono squad.
Yeah, we don't have
I
radios.
mean, even better,
Visible.
Blinder. We're dropping in a glider.
I
When
guess
it's not quite night.
I guess my
We
piece
might
of
not
advice-
even make the landing, so
my
we could
my
just
piece of
die
advice, and again, I'm not here to backseat command your mission. I just want to make sure that we don't get brutally murdered. Maybe we should keep like a good 70-meter spacing between the teams at all times.
Am I allowed to speak for a second?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Iron. If it's relevant to what we're talking about, yes.
Where's this explosive guy gonna be? Cause can't I explode?
All right, I'm glad I let you have that moment. Django, do you have anything else you want to go over?
Pyre, I got you, bud.
All right,
Don't
so
worry
once
about
again, this is how it's going to happen. Blue
I'll
squad
help
will
you
take
out.
point.
Okay.
When we touch down, we're going to make sure everyone made it okay. And then as soon as we confirm that, blue squad will move up to Overwatch 1, and red squad will hang back and cover them.
Got it.
We'll remain 50 meters apart. All my waypoints are 50 meters apart, so I didn't realize how close we are.
No, it's fine. Okay,
I'm pretty
so
sure
it's-
50 meters apart is engagement range, right?
So is blue team always going to be the primary assault element? Am I understanding that correctly?
Yes.
Okay. I have no
And-
further questions, Your Honor.
And then radio man always, every so often, radio to me and tell me what's going on. So
Wait,
if your
you have a
squad's
radio?
taking,
You have a radio as well, Django, as the leader?
No.
someone in red squad should have a radio.
No. Shrek is the other radio man. Shrek and Emilio.
Okay, Shrek, go blue, red. There we go, problem solved.
Perfect.
May I suggest a white team?
For what purpose?
America.
I agree
Well,
with
Actually, Union Jack is also.
All right, we're going off the rails here. Django, anything else?
So like Cobra said, I'm pretty sure you won't be able to tell if you make it to Overwatch 2 and whatnot, so try to use the northeast and whatnot to find your way. Just keep in mind, the enemy's base is to the northeast, and our main retreat route is to the southwest.
Cool.
And I'll fire a flare that sounds the retreat.
Sounds good.
If I
Anything
die,
else?
someone grab the flare and shoot it.
Yeah.
That's it.
May
Okay.
I wait? Take one more photo of
Cobra,
us all.
sit down.
We.
I was
Cobra!
Everyone face me, guys.
Cobra,
I
please
have
sit
this. This is
down.
my moment. Perfect.
Yeah, A-Stick's
Wait,
taking a photo. That's fine.
Crouch down again, Django. There we go. Perfect. You're all looking at the sky, but it's...
Alright, so whoever wants to fly the glider, come with me. Just one person.
Alright. Hold on, I gotta put down my tea. Okay.
Barner, are you also wanting to fly, it looked like?
Oh, no, I'm fine. I was going to potentially co-pilot for him, but...
No, you won't need a co-pilot. Elax, come with me.
Elax is a very prominent pilot. He has us in safe hands if you were here the last op we played.
I mean, I still remember the one time in the civilian plane where we nearly hit the sea twice.
Wait,
I mean, he stalled out a plane that has an engine, and now we're going to be in a glider, which has no engine.
Well, you don't need an engine in a glider.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but he
We
can
get,
probably find a way
we
to stall that
get
even harder.
detached off of an actual plane with engines, and then we just kind of
Yeah,
do
Pray.
Fall with
Hold on.
We pray.
fall with style.
I want to try.
Django,
No.
you should appoint a second in command in case you die.
Pyre,
Can I
you'll
be
be
it?
all right.
It's
Don't
obviously Cobra.
Oh, fuck you.
Besides,
this is hardcore.
And then in Blue Squad, I guess it'll be whoever Blinder wants.
Barna, I'm the only one here with explosives.
I dare you to turn around and say that to Smiter.
Where's he at?
He meant like
Straight to your right.
Turn your head sideways.
Oh, Smiter, you have explosives like C4 and shit?
I have explosives that I don't even need to go over there.
That's pussy shit. You got a small dick. I don't.
Composition B makes things go boom.
Wow, look at that bipod.
Send it, Barna. Barna, send it.
What is
Just
that?
do it right now.
Kill everybody.
No
right
balls,
after this
you
briefing.
won't.
You're right, I won't.
You put
'cause
that up
the-
your ass? God, you got a small dick.
Wait, what?
Those things don't even correlate.
They don't, but it's also
Yeah,
fire.
No,
He
no, no,
doesn't
no.
correlate.
The instant
Cool it a
you
bit,
put
thanks.
anything.
Barna, I'm not gonna lie. I went to go
You
use the
shoot it like
restroom,
that? Like,
and I think I may have missed the toilet.
what?
Dude, want a kiss? Come here. I'll kiss from where you at.
Fire!
So I probably should not have set this YouTube stream as child friendly.
Never set it
No.
as child friendly.
Iron's here. You can't
I
put
would
it as
never
child friendly.
label
There's a reason why I put him in the Blue Squad and made him point.
I would
You
never
said-
do
you
that.
No
said
reason
she
I would
different
ever
me?
label anything child friendly around
friendly.
here.
Oh, you don't?
Never, never.
Never.
I mean,
I don't know.
If I'm here, then don't label it child friendly.
I'm here. Do
Blinder,
you know what
I
my
don't-
favorite word is?
I
It's
don't know
telling
if
you
you
all
know,
to
but I'm
fuck off.
sober.
Well, I know
Okay.
I know it's
Sounds like
fuck off, but
Sounds like some good team building going on over here. Is
Yeah.
everyone ready?
it's something.
Smiter wanted me to
Jesus
suck his
Christ.
All right, so
Doesn't-
one more
Hey, the
thing.
Romans
so
believed
if
in
I
that.
die, Cobra takes
What,
command.
dick sucking?
And
Oh,
if
yeah.
if the squad leader of blue team dies, he has to. I mean, before he dies, he needs to say who's second in command.
Blinder, who's your second in command?
Squad by committee. Squad by democracy.
Emilio, sit down.
No, it's
That
fine.
sounds like
We're
Emilio's
out of
That's
volunteering.
volunteering because I have the
Yeah.
radio.
Oh,
I'm second in
well,
command.
alright then,
Told.
yeah.
All right,
It's
Second in
Emilio.
command, motherfucker.
got it. Okay, so
Yeah,
Blinder,
you
your
guys are
second
ready,
in
that makes-
command is Emilio. Django,
Wait,
your second in
Blinder.
command is me.
No, you have to say Cobra. Otherwise, I don't know
Cobra.
who me is.
Yeah, who is me?
Oh my god.
Hi,
All
Blinder.
right, so
Hi, Blinder.
I gave
Hi.
Elax. Thanks, Shrek. I gave Elax the long version. I'm gonna give you guys the short version. You know what? No, it's gonna be more fun this way.
Now,
Yes.
Cobra, let's just
Just
go out
get
there.
me
We
in
don't
the
need
damn
more
plane.
briefing. We got this.
I want to fly.
I'm glad that how many people are here? 11 people? My 11 YouTube viewers are actually going to sit through this whole video.
Yo, Blinder, you want to be battle buddies?
I'm a little concerned there's no plane
No,
anywhere
I'm his
nearby
battle
us.
buddy because I'm the second in command.
Can we be the sexy three?
No.
Oh, who's my battle buddy?
God damn,
Don't
Emilio's
use
laying
that.
down the
Don't use
law.
Okay, Barna.
Fuck, am I on my own? Oh god.
All by yourself.
All alone.
Don't wanna be
Well, that takes another
perfect
drink.
split down the middle.
by myself.
Usually I'd be battle buddies with Smiter, but because I'm second in command, I have to leave him. I miss you, Smiter.
You're also blue team. You're
What
still
are
cross
we
lovers.
fucking doing? Can we
You can't
get this
be second
going?
in command.
No.
You can't
Please.
lead and be on the radio.
Cobra's figuring it out. Don't worry.
I'm trying to get my dick wet later tonight. Like,
Hey.
what are we doing?
We're good. Is everyone ready?
My
That's
dick
in the
wet.
YouTube
I'm
videos.
gonna dip
Not
it in water.
safe for children. Definitely safe for children.
Oh,
we get
Wait,
God.
why just
teleported
gonna
into
dip
the
his dick in
thing.
water to get it wet? Ew.
Well, yeah.
Fucking
Why?
a fucking virgin. Why?
Why?
I'm getting more and more tempted to break the rule.
Don't.
Don't.
I am playing legit. We are wasting time.
We're not
I mean,
wasting
it's-
time. We're
it's
fine
still-
on time.
It's still wet if you spit on your hand, right? That's the
Oh.
goal.
Or you can fuck a watermelon.
You sound like you talk with
What the
experience, but why? Why?
The question, the real question here though is
The watermelon.
seedless or not?
I mean, if it's seedless, you get a little bit of surprise.
Guys,
gonna
can
see
we
it.
just cool it a bit, please? Thank you.
What?
Chill.
You know.
There are children on the internet that might see these streams.
When Asterisk says cool, everyone shuts up.
Dude.
Yeah, he says it very politely.
I think exactly.
He terrifies me.
He does say it very politely, and that's
He says
what
it in that way that I'm about to fucking murder you if you don't.
I think I'm the only kid here that can say I lied about my age to watch videos on the internet.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I mean, I'm
No.
not older than the internet, so no.
Oh, you're not 70?
What happened?
Fuck.
I'm not in the plane anymore, and now it is
one
plummeting
too
out of the
many
sky.
young-
Yeah, things are
Uh-oh.
getting awfully weird.
Who wants
No,
some
I'm
guys?
concerned about Smiter. Smiter is
I'm probably gonna
levitating on to
die.
death.
Alright, sorry about that.
Ah!
Oh, fuck.
Don't worry, guys.
So,
I'm Django.
Cobra, apparently
Probably just
there's
saved
a
Smiter's life. Smiter sit
tow,
still.
tow the plane.
A fucking
Yeah,
Teapot's
don't
teapot.
like take off.
Teapot's
Don't
just
click
like chilling on his rifle halfway through his fucking leg.
Alright,
He's just
Elax, join our
sitting
group
here.
and then become the leader. And then Django, you can have it back shortly, even though it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
I think,
Just realized we're in a
teleporting
cemetery.
people that
Make
are
sure
sick
you all heal up in case you got
probably
hurt.
not working very well.
What'd you say, Smiter?
I think teleporting people that are sitting might.
Oh, is that what was
Issue.
fucking it up?
Yeah, no shit, right?
Can
Teapot
people-
is still sitting.
I thought I was possessed.
Teapot, can you? Okay, that explains a
Oh
lot.
no, you're fine. Okay, we're good.
Hold on.
Okay.
I see an enemy combatant. Where'd he go? He's over here. Here he is.
The rabbits can't hurt you. They're imaginary. We can't see them.
Stop firing.
Gun safety,
He's got
guys.
shell shock, dude.
They're down. They're gone. I got him.
Asterisk, you have
There was
permission
never
to
anything.
Thank you, Blinder.
Look at
Thank
the
you for
bunnies.
your
Blinder.
service.
Look at the bunnies.
You'll have to watch my stream.
Elax, are you the leader of the squad?
Tell me
I'm
about the
in my
rabbit
own squad.
simulator.
Can you join? Actually, it probably was the chairs.
What
We'll
are you
try it.
doing, Smiter? What are you saying?
You want me to join the other squad?
No, no,
Who
no.
made
You're good.
tea?
You want to hear about my other 11 kids?
Wait, what?
Oh wait, sorry, that was my past life.
Please stop shooting.
British now.
Yeah.
I had to dump those last two rounds.
Lambs is a hell of a drug. Please don't shoot.
Tip top cheerio.
Yeah, because unless
Hip,
we're on
hip.
the far corner of the map, all the Lambs AI is like searching to murder us now.
Yep.
For some reason.
Well, that sounds like his issue, not
But not
ours.
Elax.
Sounds like Cobra's problem, not ours.
Should we just
Kinda.
lift off the plane? Can we do old-fashioned way? We could drive the plane over there.
Well, it's a glider though, so it doesn't.
Hey,
drive.
Barna, did you change your mic out? Like, some time ago?
Why do you ask? Is it giving problems?
Oh, no, it sounds...
From the sky,
Your
like,
voice
place
sounds,
us all in it and then put it in the sky.
much clearer than before since we last played together.
Just give us all parachutes and
It's
teleport us
been
across
many
the swap
months
point.
since I swapped my. Oh, that's Aztec talking to me. Yeah, it's been changed since we last played.
Yeah.
Sounds like you need to start an ASMR YouTube channel,
Ooh,
Barna.
ASMR.
Ooh, I can do that. Y'all want to hear some?
No, fire, no.
Elax
Shit,
just
no one
went
commented
crying.
on my
I think I have to
new
do it all at once. So
headset.
Elax, can you join
I feel abused.
the main squad and
Right?
take leader?
Dude,
If you want Cobra, we can try using the
No, no, no.
glider's
Please
tow.
just join the squad and become leader.
Okay, okay.
Because you have to have another plane for that, and that'd be very complicated.
I don't know how do I become leader?
Control Windows key, team management, become leader.
Should I just end this recording and scrap it, and
No,
then
no,
once
no.
you say,
Sorry, was it
okay, the
Control T?
gliders are ready,
Everyone shut
then
the fuck up.
record it?
Control Windows key, team management. and then become leader.
I got you. Okay.
Perfect. All right, let's see what happens.
I think that's the first time I've heard self interact be described as control Windows key.
This is some top quality male balding right here.
Did you say male balding?
Bonding.
Oh.
See, he understands me, unlike some people.
I ain't bonding with any of you motherfuckers.
Can you bond through balding? Like, hey, I see you're also balding.
Oh, I thought we were.
That I
I thought
Fucking
you
kill
were
me.
referring to bonding over the mail. Like
No, Blinder
Poor
bonds
Django.
by having
You
people fist his
sweet-
dump
you
pouch.
sweet summer child.
You see, me and Django, we understand each other. We spent time under the surface of Europa, under the sea, in the sub. It was terrible. Django
Under the
died.
sea.
Down where it's wetter, and no, it's not.
I love how
better.
nobody
Please
caught
don't
what I
take it from
said.
me. It's horrible.
I got a headache.
All right, I don't think I can actually get the
Here,
glider to
let's-
work.
Just to spawn it on the
Fun
ground, we
community
should be able to tow ourselves into
activity.
the air.
Are you serious?
Break
Yeah,
out real quick
if you're in the
with
pilot
people
seat,
that you've
it says
actually
tow.
Yeah, but you need another plane
Oh
to
fuck!
tow
I've
you.
met like
Yeah,
several of the
pretty sure you have
people.
to have another plane.
I haven't met anyone
so-
in this entire group.
So I have to go over there and stand with you,
So-
Cobra, and Shrek all at the same time.
Crazy idea.
So bring them
We could all get in it, and you could just TP it to the touchdown point.
It doesn't quite work that way.
Hey, Cobra's not gonna cooperate right now. He's busy working.
Can we get in the thing?
I don't think it's gonna matter though. No, it's a
That's
real
a-
glider.
Should we get in it?
Yeah.
Am I gonna die if I get in it?
No.
Form a line, guys. Jesus.
No.
Can't figure out how to get in.
Alright, I'm gonna wait, because if I accidentally...
Plenty of space too. A space issue.
Yeah, I think you said we're gonna need another plane, right, Elax?
Possibly. I get the option to start tow, but it's not doing anything when I click on it.
There has to be another plane for it to
Oh,
tow
there's
to.
an engine. I can turn the engine on.
Yeah, it's got like a lot of the options or whatever the fuck. I'll try and lift it, but I don't think you can. Just waiting on one more to get in, I think.
Just teleport us, a bajillion
Use the,
feet in the sky.
use the ace interact.
Django, you getting in?
Tell him to use ace interact. I may be
Emilio,
wasting
you are like
time.
right
I
in
heard
my
you.
shit.
Alright, everyone's in, right? I'll see what I can do.
Someone told me.
You're right in my shit.
All right, man.
I guess we're in each other's shits.
Hell yeah.
Shit, I can't
Let's
even see
do
your
it,
face
Emilio.
now.
Doing
two
it,
of 'em.
doing it well. Doing it well.
There's got to be a way to use the tow.
Yeah, but you'd need another plane, I think. I can try something really risky.
Go
Why
for
don't
it,
we all
dude.
get out of it and then
Send
try
it.
it and then retry it?
Nope, just fucking doing it live. Spawn
Oh,
start
boy.
plane and
Start
pull
tow.
Okay,
back.
okay, we
Should
all
start
need
the tow.
we all need to agree on a song as
Hold
we're
on, wait a
being
minute,
propelled to
Blinder.
our
Spawn me a
death.
parachute and I'll go fly the fucking C-47.
Is the tow started, Elax?
I'm clicking on it, but it's not doing anything.
Might have to have a player in it.
I don't think it's
want me to
gonna
go
want me to
right?
get
It's
out and
kind of
do it?
sad.
Nah.
There's got to be a way.
I mean, it
Is he
depends
one?
on how much people value the glider insert.
I mean, I could
guess
pair
this
drop on the
boy-
C-47 and let it splash somewhere.
We use the normal plane and just jump out or something.
I like the. Can we just do the paratrooper drop?
Nah, paratrooper drop, too many people die. 100%.
Yeah, ask me about that last week.
So in this, it's either everyone dies or no one dies.
Pretty well.
What if we let Blue Squad go in first?
You can't just tele the whole plane to the.
Wait, what? Why did I get kicked out of the glider?
What happened? I own this glider. I am on top of it.
I want to get up there.
You're gonna break your legs.
Please don't get up there. You're gonna die.
I don't
I
think
love
he
you
did
too.
so voluntarily. I think that's
I
where he
was
got put.
teleported up here.
No, he was.
Haven't jumped off.
He was starting fire.
I can't
You're-
teleport you guys. That's the issue.
We could just hook it.
Blinder, your best bet would be to
We tried
walk to the
turning
center of the plane,
Zeus off and on again.
walk down the back.
Yeah. I'll try and log
Do,
out and log back
do you
in.
guys think it was me that caused the issue?
I don't know, maybe.
I'll DC as well.
No.
You
Just
can
don't
always
worry about
choose
it.
to, like,
Parna, look
carousel
up.
jump.
Parna, look
The
up.
only one that was sitting.
Hello, where'd
We
everybody
tried
go?
teleporting everyone else except for
Yeah, yeet.
can walk.
Get
Don't worry
fucked,
about it.
Barna. I'm fine.
Guys,
I think
I'm
Amelia.
gonna-
For
I'm-
now.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
holy shit! There's everybody. Stuck.
We're here.
Oh, look,
Hey, we're
the
here.
Glider.
Well,
the glider
the
landed.
glider's
We're on the
all
ground.
okay.
Hey, great landing. Okay.
I am.
I flew. I
This is
flew. You're
totally
welcome.
different than what I was expecting.
Thank
All right.
you.
Assemble your squads.
Squad members, assemble.
Flash.
Who am I
Blue
with?
team, secure that farm.
Okay.
Copy.
Red team on me.
I forget what I'm in blue group. Yeah. I need a smoke break or something. Apparently, I'm already super winded. Time.
Okay, red team will provide cover for ELAC. Blue team keeps securing the farm.
Yep.
Machine guns and a K-Wagon.
Tango, where are you going?
Hey, buddy.
We don't take it.
Red team stays on me, obviously. Come on.
That was creepy as fuck.
What did you say, Smiter?
We'll have to look through that.
What?
Shrektum was being weird.
How so?
Why is we're securing our farm?
I don't know, Tango. Go police them.
Ask him on the radio.
Oh yeah. Do you guys want to change
Are you guys in a Vic over there?
Yes, we are. We found one in the garage.
I think you know the answer to that one.
God damn it.
Fire does nothing, does it?
Yes, they found a Vic in the garage, so they just fired it up and decided to take it for a spin.
Dingo, you want to be team lead again?
Well, we're blue team. Blue team.
Put me out of my misery.
Yeah. There, we fucking crashed.
Oh my god.
Can we
They already
like-
broke the vehicle.
Yeah.
I like that. My name is now Asterisk.
Mm-hmm.
We're going on foot.
We're leaving the Vic then?
Yeah, otherwise we'll get
Got
shot
it.
driving in there really fast. Really close to us.
Got it, got it.
Going by unarmed Vic is suicide. Blue team on me. Red team on Blinder.
Wait, what?
What?
Other way around.
I got my colors backwards, sorry. Red team on me,
This way,
blue
silly
team on
gooses.
Blinder. This is why I separated them ahead of time. Why does...
They're just, I don't know.
Well, you see a car, you gotta get in it.
Were there crayons in it?
Is it better now?
I think there was tea.
Smitter, stay in front of me. You're a nice bullet shield.
Yeah, that way when I get shot, my RPG goes off and we all die.
I kind of forgot what role. I'm a rifleman. Right on.
Cobra, do not have amnesia right now. I need you.
I just can't. I don't understand like how we got from where we were to here.
We ran
I
here
mean,
after we glided.
Like I was in the glider, but I don't remember the flight.
It's probably the nausea medication they gave us.
Can we establish
The
buddy
morphine?
teams?
Oh yeah, Cobra's my buddy. Wait, actually, Asterix, you're my buddy. Cobra, you're Shrektum.
yeah, what the fuck
And
you guys
Smiter's my
doing?
meat
You're, like,
shield.
spreading into our formation here.
Diamond formation. Spider at point.
Blue's on our way. Where, you want me to go around or?
Yeah, just keep going forward. We're northeast. Keep heading northeast. I have no idea where we are on the map, so. Okay, we're starting to go downhill.
Probably close.
They started going downhill like 40 minutes ago.
No, we didn't.
No, it's a joke. See, Smiter.
I don't. We're
Barna, why
British.
are you
We don't have
walking?
senses of humor. Remember?
Face
Oh,
forward, don't
right,
worry.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Forgot.
Blue team's on Overwatch 1 at this point.
Yeah, we're basically right here with you.
Jolly
Oh wow,
good
we're actually in
chest,
diamond
sir.
what, I forget what it's called. Diamond formation?
I see things. I see things north northeast.
Copy. Radio man, radio in, thanks north northeast.
We have contacts north northeast. Yeah, they see him too. They're literally right next to us.
Ask if we have a sniper. Aim for the guy next to the emplacements.
I'm pretty sure we don't have a sniper.
Got
Can you rocket
one
those
and
things
2
from here?
points toward northeast. So, Dingo, do you want to be team lead again?
We don't have a both horse track. It doesn't really matter. The max range is 110 on the RPD.
Does it really matter? Yeah, okay, I'm team lead. Alright, well, tell Blinder he's to get as close as he thinks he needs to get to prepare to shoot, and then when I start shooting, he can start shooting.
What
So,
spot
hey,
are we shooting?
any hostiles?
Yeah, what's
Is it enemy 1 or 2? Because we can get both of them. Or one of them.
Are we engaging from here, Django?
Like, what you're looking at right now is enemy 2. A little bit more north is enemy 1, but it's not too far off.
Oh wow, really?
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
Looks
like decent. Yeah.
We are at Overwatch 1 right now.
How do you point at something?
Shift tilde.
I point at stuff like this. Does that make sense? Yeah, that's enemy 2.
Alright, tell Blue Squad to prioritize.
You want us to
getting
go
into
around
missile
the...
lane? What?
Here, let me suggest something. I'll draw an arrow on the map. Here, we're blue team. I'll even make it blue. How about we do a little flanky action, like so. See that on the map? And you guys can just kind of go straight ahead. That sound good?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alrighty.
So is red team basically functioning as base of fire for blue to maneuver?
Yes, Cobra.
Okay, so where are we base of firing from?
It's a good thing I'm the machine gunner then, since I'm not gonna be in one place.
Django, what were you gonna say?
We're gonna try to advance through those heels because they have better
Okay.
overwatch from there.
Alright, who's our radio man?
Me.
Shrek, relay this message to blue team.
They're all right there, right next to us. You can just talk out loud.
Hey, Blinder. Can I bother you?
That's what I was saying like forever ago.
Oh, we're in the shit now.
All plans have fallen apart. Shoot, shoot.
Alright, let's go.
Oh, there's
Flank.
Blinder.
We're not staying
Blinder,
here,
you're
we're
gonna
flanking. Let's go. Northwest.
So, yeah, you got it.
Red
You and
team
Eli.
forward. Follow
Sort
me.
it out.
Red team's pushing forward northeast.
Good call out.
Miter, we're on your ass. Don't worry.
Contacts left, bearing like 350. Can't tell if that's a friendly over there to our left.
All friendlies have red hats.
Shrek, you copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you radio blue team and see how they're doing?
Red Squad, we're on a fat man break.
They're on a fat man break.
I got you, Slider.
Otherwise, are you guys okay? Are you taking fire?
Everybody's up. We have been taking
Might want
fire.
to move out of this position though. Still getting
There's
fire.
no actual enemy at enemy 1. It's just around the corner from where we're swapping.
Okay, we are under active fire from our
Django, we
north.
might want to tactically pull back a tad.
So we may pull back just
Alright,
a
copy
tad.
that.
Fucked up pretty bad. I mean, no one's died, thank God, but...
Okay, everyone check and make sure you're healed up, and then we're gonna move more to the right flank there.
Copy. Shrek, can you let them know we're peeling off right?
Yeah,
Because frontal assault.
Yep.
Okay, nice.
Which would be to the east, I guess.
We're shifting right, which would be our east.
Smiter, get in front
We're
of me.
looking at
then
him
we'll
from
meet you up.
west to east.
I don't know how far east we're going.
That's close.
Enemy close.
Stop. Don't go too far right. There's a bunker over there.
We might have someone down. Django, are you up?
Command, what's the plan? You guys said you were backing off.
Yeah, we were shifting right, and we have a few casualties now. 1 second.
Smiter okay?
I think we have 2 deaths here, maybe. Django might
As in
still be
dead
alive.
or wounded?
I'm trying to get
We're
up Smiter.
assessing.
Django's dead.
Yeah,
I think
Smiter's
That's
dead.
close. That's really close. Dragging over the hill. Stay back.
Yep. Smiter and Django were dead. We are falling back.
Real close.
We're taking heavy fire.
They're coming over the hill, northwest. Track.
Cop.
Close. Looking, but I don't see him. I think I can get Jasper here in a second. Throwing another frag northwest. Shrek, radio briefing, ask if they have any casualties.
Rewall still up?
Elax is down. We're trying to fix it.
They have 1 down, but he they don't know if he's KIA.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Which way is safe?
Yeah, back here safe. We're combat ineffective. We need to meet up. Follow me. Get out of here.
Smells good.
We are falling back to regroup with you.
Smiter and Django are down.
Correct.
Yeah, there was an enemy that just ran up on us, and I tried to get the shot off. We got it off on me first.
The call out.
The Cobra, should I let them know you've assumed
west
command?
from our position to get on the other side of the hill.
They're moving west.
They're moving west.
That's correct. They're repositioning west.
Contact them freezing over.
North, directly north of us.
Fall back south a little bit, you have terrain that's covered. Be advised, Cobra is now in command.
Cobra,
Oh, right.
copy.
They lead everyone, that's right. We're just trying to meet up with them, so no rush. Watch your fire as we get around.
You guys lost Django and Smiter?
Correct.
They all got generally gray uniforms, so it's not that bad.
We need a fat man break here in a second.
That was good. I'm on my last bar.
We're probably a bit north of retreat point on the back side of a hill in cover. So if you guys stick to the lower half of the hill and don't expose yourselves, you'll eventually run into us.
Can you tell red team to...
Yeah, hold on. They just said they are just north of retreat marker. On the downslope of a hill.
Copy. That's good enough. Thank you. That's exactly what I was going to ask. Oh wait, are you guys good to move or no?
I should be okay.
Shrek?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Are you sprinting?
No, I'm not.
Yeah, I guess. I'll sprint a little.
They're directly ahead of us. Do not shoot them.
Copy.
Alright, we're getting close to you, so watch your friendlies.
Tell them we're coming from behind. Shrek.
We are coming from your south.
Copy that.
Look for contacts we can use. Alright, you guys just sit tight for a second here.
Shrek, see if you need to patch up.
I don't think I did.
I know, but I just got shot. Hold on.
Get back. Get back. Try and heal yourself. Get the fuck back.
I'm hit.
Like it was for you. As far as I know, everybody's up.
Have you ever fired a World War II arrow?
I have.
That's
from north, basically north.
Used to own one.
Bearing
What kind?
From the position
Car 98.
we're at.
Oh wow. You still have it?
I do not.
Is that what you guys want to do?
If you have another plan, I'm happy to hear it.
How many guys you got? How many casualties?
We got 2 casualties.
Who did you lose?
Smiter and Django.
Smiter and Django. Okay.
Fucking, I saw a guy, but I'm using a vault rifle, so I got 1 shot and then had to fucking book because he had 2 buddies with him.
Fuck. I'm trying to select. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna send.
We might have lost a person.
They're saying.
Okay, cool. I'm packing you.
Hey, blue team, can you hear me? Copy that.
Yeah, I'm healing Elax again. Yeah, Elax went down, Barna went down, I almost went down.
What are you thinking, Blinder?
6 megs left.
Don't forget to
Ham.
repag. Oh, yeah.
I thought I maybe saw motion bearing 7.5, but I could have been wrong.
A corpse, but I didn't trust it.
How are you getting numbers up? I only have.
I feel like
It's on my radar thing.
Where are we at on the map? We're on.
Yep, I think right side.
Can you give me like a northwest, southeast?
East.
East, copy.
Fuck.
Guys, contact potential east.
They're moving on us east, southeast.
That's fine. I got it. We got enough bodies.
Hold on the hell. I'm hit.
We need to prioritize roles. We need to support you guys, so you guys can push in from the front, and we'll go around a flank.
So you're gonna assault.
That's. I don't know what the fuck else we're gonna do. What do you say?
You guys are definitely the bigger squad, so it makes sense. We're gonna have to be affiliated on each other.
Somebody cover north, northwest.
Why don't you guys
There's 2.
cover us?
Everyone keeps just like calling.
And if we die, it's nothing.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, get eyes on the team, whatever way you can.
Sounds good.
Definitely sounds northeast.
Do you want one of my guys?
Nah. This way, if we die, you're still combat affected.
Copy that.
Alright, so you break the news, I'll break the news. Radio.
Copy. Where's my radio, man?
We are now the assault team. The 3-man was. Welcome,
What?
Shrek. We're the 3-man assault team. Aztec, what's your role?
I'm just a rifleman.
Perfect. Shrek, you're just a rifleman, that's fine. Blue team's gonna set up on a ridge to cover us, and then we're gonna slowly mark our way in. That's the plan. I'm gonna go bum some explosives off someone. I can't remember who the explosives person was.
Elax.
Iron.
Elax or Iron, okay. That'll work. Just rearrange some of my gear here real quick.
I can carry some things, I think.
Alright, take whatever you can out of that backpack.
Okay.
Radio check 1212.
And I'll take it back. And then I'll go get some explosives.
Radio check 1212.
Alright, good enough. Be right back. Sit tight.
Loud and clear.
Red team here.
Oh, thanks.
I was just checking my radio.
Alright,
You got radio?
Yeah, we're good. I do.
Alright, Cobra. We doing what we talked about?
Did you see the stabbing animation for the bayonet?
I didn't.
It's pretty cool.
Oh, nice. I wish I had a bayonet.
Oh, I thought that was one in the backpack. I'm not even sure.
Alright, I got Iron with us now. He's got the explosives in case he goes down. We need them. Blue team's going to get in position to cover us. They're going to get eyes on the bunker, and then we're going to start moving in. I do not know which direction we're going to move in. I will figure that out later. Buddy teams, Shrek, Astig, Pyre, you're with me.
Oh, you're babysitting.
Actually, scratch that. Pyre, Astig, Shrek, you're with me because you have the radio.
Oh, you're babysitting.
Yep, I am, Jensen.
Yay.
Radio blue team, tell them we're ready when they're ready.
Red team's ready when you're ready.
Make sure you're topped off.
Alright. So the situation is we're gonna find a new flank position.
How do I, oh, never mind. I just realized something.
Overwatch position. And we're gonna cover red team. Once we're in position, they're gonna move in.
Okay, Adam, do you want me to put? Do I need to put the bombs directly on the artillery?
Yeah, more or less directly on them, yes.
So one for each of them?
Yep. Should be more than enough.
Oh, we're about 100 meters north of it.
At this point, yeah, we are. I said close for a reason.
I'm not sure how many contacts will be left. Seems like blue chopped up quite a few.
We're gonna go.
Yeah, I'm surprised we don't have more casualties at this point, being honest.
Did Emilio die?
Yeah.
Emilio did, yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's 3 casualties right now.
We need to scout it. Scout it, find the best cover
Smiter and Django.
Then when we're ready, signal red team and send them in.
Yeah, they kind of just rushed us basically on that side of the hill.
Alright, let's go. Tell whoever's got the radio, tell red team that we're alright.
Red team, we're Oscar Mike.
I may fuck up the timer, but I will try
It's
not
okay.
to.
It's fine.
Alright, they're on the move.
Are they in position to cover? I don't think they are.
I don't think they just said they're on the move. That's the only message I received.
Alright, let's start scouting.
We're starting to take some fire on our
Sometimes
way
I hear
to
faint echoes of
position.
like wolves howling, and for whatever reason, it's coming out my
It's close.
Shrek, you're gonna come with me. Astig, Pyre, you guys are gonna cover.
I didn't catch that. Sorry. What?
Stay here. Shrek and I are gonna move forward.
Copy that. We'll
Shrek,
keep an
our
eye.
goal is to get to the Rex, basically.
When do you want us to move up?
Once we reach Rex, I don't have a flare gun. I will.
Friendly dance.
I'll deploy smokes once we're there.
Okay. Copy.
Let's go, Shrek.
We're gonna cover them.
I hear a vehicle.
Yeah. Same. Alright, Shrek, radio blue team, tell them we're outside the bunker near wrecked vehicles.
Red squad is outside of the bunker near wrecked vehicles. And I'll toss an aid. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yep.
Blinder's dead.
Blinder's dead.
Okay.
Firm, or I copy that.
Elax is in charge.
Elax is in charge from Blue Squad now.
Copy that.
No, King George.
Congratulate him for us.
The fuck is that?
Bearing 37.
Your field promotion is successful.
You get him?
No, still there.
Fuck, I don't see him.
No, he pops his head
Oh, I
up
see
and
him.
down.
Is he covering behind that tree?
Is that him?
Yeah, it's the enemy.
That one?
Yeah, black uniform. Nice, he's down, he's down. Alright, same movement pattern, you guys cover, we're moving forward. Shrek,
We have
tell
enough
them...
smokes?
Yeah, I have enough smokes. Tell them we're approaching the bunker, Shrek.
Alright, roger that. We're about to start approaching the bunker now.
Watch where the smokes, Jensen.
Sprint.
Contact deadhead.
Got him.
Good work.
I'm looking right.
I hear people inside. Reloading.
We lose eyes on friendly if you guys keep
I'll
going
throw some.
south.
Okay.
Copy, red team.
Sorry, say again.
We pretty much have you guys. We can't see you anymore from here.
Alright, we are right on the bunker to the southwest side.
Are they moving up?
Yeah, I hear Jasper.
Check in
Believe.
with blue team. Ask them what their status is.
Heal yourself up.
Alright. What are you guys
Crossing.
still giving us cover fire up there?
We can't see anything really
Adam, can I
inside
throw
the
a grenade
compound
over the
from
wall?
here.
Yes.
We're still
Alright, so you guys gonna move in or stay there?
That's not good. That's an MP40.
Oh yeah, we're gonna move in.
Yeah, they're moving in, they said.
Got him. Anyone die from Jasper's down.
I'll
Django
just-
or Pyre, drag him out of the way. Get him. Nice. There's one more at the gate. I did not get him.
I'll toss the smoke.
Don't toss the smoke.
Ah, shit, I already hit it.
I'm touching you. Hold on.
Thank you.
Alright.
Jensen,
Finish.
I think
Iron.
you still need healing, Jensen. Iron.
No, I
Iron.
don't.
You're good.
Okay.
Stay in the back, Iron. We need your
Alright.
explosives to be there. Everyone else, we're just gonna fall in this line. Basically, just clear corners best we can. Let's go.
Okay.
Hey, Cobra, blue team's here.
Okay.
I'm staying behind so I can blow shit up.
I gotta get rid of this smoke, Shrek.
That's good. I got shot like 3 or 4 times already. I don't know how I'm still alive.
There's one in the compound, west side.
Mike.
2 of them.
Burner, they're behind us. Yo, Elax, Shrek, they're behind us west.
Copy.
They're west.
Bearing
Fuck 'em up.
Shrek, I need you to go on a special mission. Go get Iron.
Okay.
He's over there by Elax.
I'm here with you.
They're almost direct west. At least in my position. At least I assume.
Shrek, why don't you take point? I'll follow. Don't forget you have your pistol. Let's wait for Asteg and Iron to get back.
Alright, so
Where
I'm
do you need
not
me?
pushing.
Your point, Shrek. Good. We're going in, Iron. Stay in the back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clear this.
Clear in here.
Okay, this one's clear.
Iron, stay with Asteg. You guys clear left. We're alright.
Let me die first.
Clear in there.
I got.
Sounds like we have contact outside the wall, though, to the east.
It's not our problem. Radio Blue and tell them to provide security. We got the bunker.
Alright, Blue, provide security. We are continuing to clear the bunker. Clear in here.
Definitely sounds like contact outside.
Yep. I think we're all clear.
I think you're good to start planting Iron.
Iron, go ahead and start. You got the
Oh,
three
shit.
in the center, and then there's 2 yellow orphers. What's up, Shrek?
I don't know, that was
We're-
very
we're-
close to
I
me
wanna
as soon
know
as
where
I
everything
backed
is
out
before
of right here.
He's on the other side of the wall, I think. Oh shit, he could be up there actually.
I'll get it. I'll go ahead.
Got it.
Hold on.
Permission to go up there?
Yeah, go for it. Good call out,
See where
Shrek.
landing shit.
Try not to die.
We have weapons and ammo over here as well.
Be careful. If you take German weapons, you're likely to get shot.
Adam, how long are you on the timer? I'm maybe a little bit sober now.
How long can you set them for?
I haven't looked. You want me to look and then?
Yeah, let's set one also.
I advise at least take a nade. I grabbed a couple of flare guns.
Got it. Looking for iron. Get this one. Radio blue team, tell them we're halfway through. Get ready to leave.
Blue team, they're setting up the explosives. Get ready to leave.
Yeah, what he said.
Why aren't you with your team, Elax?
Yeah,
I have my voice set to yell. Maybe that counts.
You good, Pyre?
Yeah, I don't have any more, so.
Okay. Alright, we're leaving. We're done here. Everyone leave. Let's go.
You hear that, Teapot?
Do we steal a truck and get the fuck out of here?
No, we are not stealing a truck.
I want to take a German weapon, but I'll get shot.
Nope, don't do it. Not worth the risk.
I have so many grenades, though.
You happen to pick up any magazines for my machine gun?
Did you really run out?
I got 2 mags left.
Then you didn't run out.
I don't
I
know.
got 2 mags left.
Betty Bomber, which is way the fuck out of theater.
Permission to blow the shit up? But who's leading the mission now?
I am. You're clear to... Wait, hold on. Is everyone accounted for?
Yep.
If they aren't, they weren't listening. Fire blow it.
Alright. What the f? Dude, one popped the wheeler.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Oh, one's not blown up.
I'll check, but I'm pretty sure it's blown up. Yeah, the 88, they don't have a destruction enemy. They're done.
Damn,
Everyone
what's
peel
that?
off.
Are we heading to another objective? Are we
We're
good?
getting the fuck out of here. Almost about to show up.
I got it.
What?
If you have your gun out and then just double tap control, it'll conserve stamina better.
Oh, it sounds good. Some chicken noodle soup.
Who's back there?
I think it's Cobra ending the mission. Don't you do it.
Who's a traitor here?
Don't you do it.
Hey, I'm waiting for something.
Don't do it.
User joined your channel. User joined your channel.
Haha, I was the one that killed Barna.
You guys didn't kill all the artillery, by the way.
The
Not my
88s don't
job.
have a destruction animation.
One of them got destroyed. The other one did not.
I'm telling you, they're destroyed. I tested what the charges would do.
Well, I watched.
Why
it,
did only one
and
of them get destroyed?
Yeah, only one of them got blown up.
I'll be right back, or, you know, I'll be back when I get back.
Yeah, we'll take a... I don't know what time it is. We have plenty of time. We'll take a 5-minute break, come back.
Oh,
I'm
so you're
just gonna
you're
hop
actually
out of
saying
this.
that we're taking a break this time?
Correct.
Okay, now I know.
10:30 for whoever's time zone that is.
Well, I'm
Gentlemen,
gonna...
good mission. I'm gonna hop out.
See you,
Hello,
man.
gents.
See ya. Bye.
See you, Barna.
I also
Bye,
enjoyed.
Barna.
Good night, all.
I'm gonna get food, and if you're still here, then I'm gonna be on. But otherwise, talk to y'all later.
User disconnected from your channel.
You know what the name of the glider was?
I can get it for you because I still got to make 2 more missions for Thursday.
Oh, I won't be here Thursday, by the way.
Okay.
Let's see. Whoops. Going up NATO.
Were you asking why?
Hadrian?
I think that's correct. Wouldn't it be NATO? It would be Green 4. Sorry,
Independent,
Teapot. What were you saying?
No, I was responding to him. I didn't hear you
What?
saying something.
No,
Wait, are we playing another one?
What? No.
No, no.
Oh, okay.
3 arm ops in one night? Are you a madman?
Yeah.
We got this. I won't be here for Thursday. I need something to tie me over. Say we run that mission again, except for we're the Germans. We're holding position against U.S. forces assaults.
Well, I mean, I didn't really have an opposition to being German. Just saying,
It's alright, man. I'm gonna pick up.
It was a great patriotic war for the Germans that I kind of,
Yeah, next.
This is the joke.
Next Thursday will probably be Russians and Germans. They won't be connected missions.
It actually was, like, before you start the debrief, it was actually kind of cool. Like, the Americans came in, they took out this for the British, and then the British moved in to take out this for the Americans. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like a quid pro quo. Time to start an investigation.
Yeah.
So, feedback.
So green.
We're not there yet. I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. So I might be a tad late, but I'm sure that'll be forgiven.
We'll start a 5-minute break. Everybody be back by 10:30 EST, or whatever time 10:30 is at your time. Everybody's back by 10:30.
That's in like less than a minute.
He goes to be like, well, I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay. All right. That's fine. Fuck Cobra.
Alright, so we got a Hadrian. Then what? Dakota?
Also, remind you guys that I have Athena up and running in Discord.
I'm ready to watch it.
Where the fuck did Smiter go?
He died.
He gone. Smiter gone. He gone.
The bomber, maybe?
He's probably still recovering. Trying to figure out how to connect it, Elax.
Yeah.
2 comments. One, it could require 2 players, one in the lead, one in the follow, and the second one is it could be broken because
Yeah, I'm just looking to do it.
Yeah.
Myself.
We can test it sometime if you want to pop on. Okay, so it's 10:30. I assume most everyone's here. So we'll just go ahead and get started. Shrektum, first op. Push across Suicide Bridge.
I hate going first, but
Okay, fine. Django, first up, push across Suicide Bridge. Now look what you've done.
I'll go. I don't give a shit.
No, it's fine. Teapot.
One second. I have ice cream in my mouth.
Ooh, what kind?
It's a Nestle drumstick. Chocolate and vanilla.
Nice.
But, first op, that's the op I was the leader. We went across the Suicide Bridge. Don't know if I made my plan clear enough. My intention was to have the tank stay on the other side of the river for a bit longer, and then have the infantry cross in 2 stages. I guess I didn't make that clear enough. All the infantry ended up grouping up, and I was like, all right, we're going to be one big squad, and then that didn't happen. So I don't know if that was just me not being like, motherfucker, listen to me, or or what. And then as far as splitting up the radios, when I asked the tank to cross the bridge, I think Emilio got the first half of my message and not the second half, and I was like, bring the tank halfway up, because I was still very concerned because we hadn't cleared anything. and lo and behold, we lost 2 tanks because of it. So lots of things we could do better. I think it's just us so used to using radios in small squads and operating as that instead of being like, no, we're like one big extension of a person instead. Like, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I guess I have one follow-up question because I know I'll forget if I don't ask it now. Because you led, and obviously, right, like if I build something, I know how it's supposed to work, whereas someone who didn't build it doesn't know. Do you think it's even a good idea? Do you think it can even be done?
What can be done? Sorry.
Rolling with just one radio per team?
Yeah, if you roll it as just one squad. And then you have bounding teams.
Got it.
And you don't ever like, your teams might be 10-meter spacing or 2-meter spacing or whatever you want to do. And then in between those 2 squads, you have like one person. Or like you have
I
50
get what you're
meters.
saying. One squad, 2 teams, 2 radios.
No, not 2 radios. You can do it
just
with one radio.
Oh, with the asset communication. Gotcha. I'm
Yeah.
with you. Okay. Sorry, continue.
Oh, I was done after that. You had a follow-up question, but Newt, thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Cool. Elax?
I wasn't here for most of the first one because I didn't realize there was a second server that existed. But the second, or no, we're not talking about the second army.
Not yet.
So for the first one, I don't know. I think we discovered how easy it was to destroy Shermans, or at least Pyre did. But other than that, it was just sort of general World War II in Arma. IMO.
Okay. Blinder?
Well, other than sitting in the driver's seat for, I don't know, like 10, 15 minutes while you figured it out with the tanks or whatever. I don't know what was happening. It is what it is. It was a straightforward up, move in, take out the enemy, blah, blah, blah. And it was good. It was good. I did kind of actually Rambo. I mean, you had mentioned that, just saying like if you Rambo, don't forget, not everybody has radios.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure that I took some friendly fire towards I don't know, 3/4 of the op. And I ran into that building where that random German guy spawned. Yeah, looking at the Athena, I think that's where it happened. But other than that, no, that was a solid op. Like that was good, and it was fun. It was fun. Had just the right amount of engagement and everything else like that. I think. Well, it's not really mission specific, so I'll hold on to that. But
Is it about the radio?
yeah, it really
Yeah, then you
was.
should talk about that now.
I think that I think that only having a few radios per person is, I don't want to say a good thing, but it's a nice thing, because I'm really bad about this, but I'll just hit caps lock to, just hit the radio when I'm sitting near people. And if you take that away from them, then it's like, oh, you need to, you gotta learn the procs chat. You gotta remember to do procs. You can't always just default to radio. Obviously, I'm drunk and I'm gonna ramble, but I mean that's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's kind of like we trained people in reverse, right? We gave everyone radios from the start, and if you could do it over again, the better way would be to tell no one radio, like, not don't tell them they exist, but don't hand them out to everyone and let them learn the pitfalls and how to use procs, right?
Right, exactly. And I mean, you run into the problem though using Acre, because like, I mean, I've played nights where just in the middle of an op, my Acre will just shit out, or my team speak, or whatever it is.
Yeah, you and Django seem to have that same issue where sometimes your procs will disappear, right?
Yeah, and I mean, I run both as admin, so I shouldn't have that issue, but yet I still do. So I don't know.
Anything else about the first op?
It was fun. It was good.
Cool.
Beyond that, I mean, it was a solid get in, do the thing, and there you go. Mission success.
Right on, appreciate that. Jasper, I know you came in way too late, so Django, you back?
Yes, I am back.
First mission feedback?
I thought it was pretty good. I sniped 3 people.
Nice.
Would have shot more, but I would have shot the first guy a lot faster, but I didn't realize I was within 100 meters of him. I got friendly fired somehow. I guess someone can't tell the difference between a German uniform and a US uniform.
I mean, didn't you friendly fire someone else, though?
Yeah, that was on purpose at the end.
I mean, I think people need to kind of take a step back on their friendly fire, especially for World War II, because by virtue of just not having radios, there's going to be more friendly fire incidents.
Yeah, perhaps.
To kind of roll back on that, I'm sorry, Jingo. I decided, I was like, fuck that. I'm gonna go ahead and rainbow this shit, and I ran way the fuck in. Like, I didn't even see any friendlies.
Yeah, and someone shot you in the ass. I told him.
Yeah, exactly. Someone shot me, and then I ran into the building, and then the friendlies showed up, and that's when all of a sudden a fucking German soldier showed up behind me that I had no idea about. But you know, that's one of those funny moments, you know.
Yeah, an Arma thing for sure. What else, Django?
Those tanks were pretty much useless. Rode right in there, parked, they blew up instantly. I feel like whenever we stop to pause for more than 30 seconds to talk about something, we get shot and blown up.
That's why people have to pull security.
Yeah, infantry support with tanks is not easy. It is very difficult. When you take a tank into an environment where it doesn't have open sight lines 360, it gets hard fast. So I don't think that was any fault of the tank crews. Like, did they make a minor misstep in advancing too far? Certainly. But I mean, when you have hard counters to assets, all it takes is one small mistake and they're gone.
Yeah, it felt like the enemies were mostly on the wall that was separating the field and the town itself. That's where they were mostly, what it felt like. Or at least that's where I saw my contacts. So, and that's the end of my feedback.
Okay. I believe I skipped Jasper. Shrek, you're last, as you wanted. Shrek?
He will remain
Sorry,
last.
I'm here.
Okay. First mission?
So I actually like the reduced radios. I don't know. It adds a bit of realism to it. The tanks did get fucked, but I mean, that's the tank life. I don't know. I think it was a good amount of contact. Didn't really have any major issues. I don't know if I friendly fucked someone. Maybe, maybe not. Who knows?
I mean, no one's gonna beat Smiter friendly fucking an entire building of friendlies, so.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't think I had any other feedback than that.
Cool. My comments. Teapot, I thought you did a good job orchestrating everyone to get across the bridge. I think you couldn't have gotten better with the order. You sent the scout car first to, I mean, scout, basically. and the next lightest vehicle behind it. It definitely made sure that the tanks could cross the bridge without just getting shreked immediately. So I thought that was a good play. Definitely the radios were kind of like an added layer of challenge on top of everything else. So I don't know, maybe I could have done more as a mission maker to somehow mitigate that. Like opening up with an op with so many assets, maybe that was a mistake, potentially.
I don't think so. I think it's just us not being used to using procs for everything and realizing that you kind of have to stay close to people. And
Fair
you can't Rambo and then die like 50 meters away from everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good point, and I appreciate that. So yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate because like I really like it as an immersion element for World War II ops because it just doesn't make sense for everyone to have radios. It's obviously a choice. I could still give everyone radios. I'm gonna think on it for Thursday.
The answer is no.
Don't give everyone radios?
No. They're fine about it.
I'll think about it. I'll continue thinking about it. But no, you guys did really good. I was actually, I mean, the Shermans, they died, yes. But like Elax said, that's kind of what happened a lot of the time in World War II, which maybe isn't good for engagement. But I did see the tanks do a lot of work before they went away.
Yeah.
So
I feel like since we don't have like a super ton amount of players normally, it might be best to keep the Shermans as AI and just put in a ton of them.
That's just your solution to everything.
I'll think about it. I think the better solution, Elax, would be a full-on tanker mission. Would probably fit. Figure out what's going on with the driverless variants, and then just give everyone their own Sherman. Do like sort of like a short op where everyone gets a tank or something like that.
You mean we're playing Fury the game, the movie?
Exactly. I feel like that would be a better solution because as a mission maker, I have my own flavor of missions, right? So this is very much a personal opinion. I'm generally opposed to making AI a strong component of the mission on the friendly side. That said, I've enjoyed all the missions you've made, so that's your decision. But I generally don't like to do it. I like to keep the control in players' hands usually. I do kind of looking at the map. It was tough, right? I'm not gonna lie. It was gonna be very difficult to keep all those tanks alive. I mean, Pack 40s are no joke. They hit you once, you're gone.
It's also later.
So yeah, I don't know. I mean, it went well though. I mean, we completed the mission. I didn't have to do anything on the Zeus side. I never intervened, and we got the AA guns without everyone getting murdered. So I honestly expected many, many more people to die and for us to possibly reach a stalemate. But with 11 turnout, I don't know how many we had. With however many we had, it seemed like it was scaled just right, if not a little below, which is much better than ending up above. So no complaints. Anyone else have anything for the first stop?
Oh, I think parking the vehicles with the guns on them, those were a pain to actually shoot off of. I feel like the way we parked them was a good idea, but if only we angled them slightly more, we could have used the guns on them.
It wasn't really to put guns on targets with those. They're not accurate. You use the guns as suppressive fire when you're entering, and you want to be on foot as fast as possible because you have contact and you don't want everyone in the vehicle.
Teapot is correct. Light Strike, Vix, and Arma are they're bullet magnets. Either variant. The M3 actually ended up getting hit by a rocket eventually, so it was good. No one was in it. And then the Willys MB is just a suicide Vic. Teapot's correct. You want to just fire yourself into a position, then dismount as quickly as possible. I mean, maybe the situation would be different if we didn't have two Shermans behind us, but we had two Shermans behind us, so we didn't need those guns.
All right, then. That's it.
Anyone else have any comments about the first mission? Okay, second mission. Shrek?
Oh boy. Let me start. Let me start the Athena. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
He's like got a list of notes next to him.
No, I just.
He didn't die in the mission, so he didn't have enough time to take extensive notes.
Right. True.
So the mission.
I have a whole list.
The mission itself was great. I mean, I think casualties are part of war, and it certainly happened. Again, I enjoyed the radio work. The part that God. So some of the chuckle fuckery at the beginning was quite. It was quite chuckle fuckery.
I could hear
That's,
you.
There's no other way to describe it. It was absolute chuckle fuckery.
You mean during the briefing or when we got on?
Before the briefing.
Yeah. Before the briefing, I don't know. It was so much that I honestly, it's all a big blur.
Yeah, I mean it's.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's a really big topic. So.
Yeah, we'll save that for after. We'll save that for after the thing. Whoever wants to stick around, we can talk about that.
But
what else?
Mission-wise, I don't know. Yeah, like I said, I think it was good. No other comments, I think.
Okay. Jasper, you were there for the full Steelio, so comments? Jasper, are you there?
I think he said he was going to get food, but he'll be on.
Right. Blinder?
Yeah, what?
Second mission?
Shit was fucked, yo. No, but seriously. It's no, I sorry,
I thought that was your feedback.
No, I legit had to like really hard like clear my throat.
Okay.
It was a good op. It like any hardcore op that we've ran before, it introduced that source of kind of like panic in a way. Like you called out to me and you're like, "Hey, Blinder, you're leading, come back to me." And then we had to, formulate a plan.
Yeah, while getting shot at.
Yeah, no shit. As we're taking fire, we're British, so we're just chilling there sipping tea. The two commanders of the fucking fire team. It's like, oh well, I could send one of my guys to you, blah blah blah. Get rid of Pyre. Thank fucking God. And yeah, no, I say that I love Pyre. Pyre's fucking great.
I know what you mean. He can be a little bit much, and he knows it. So you're not doing him a disservice. He knows. He knows.
Right, exactly. But no, it was good. It was one of those things where for the op we had everything coordinated and we were ready to go, and once we executed, it just kind of went to shit. And depending on how the mission maker, you or Smiter or whoever, elax, it don't matter. I mean, depending on the assets and everything else like that, I mean, there's not a lot you can do. It is what it is. I was kind of salty that after we talked about our plan of going and covering you guys, that peek around a tree, see a guy, and just as I'm about to pull the trigger, like it was a half-second difference. I'm not even bullshitting you. I just get fucking domed right in the head. I was like, really? God damn it. But yeah, no, the second op, because you want feedback on the troop and blah blah blah, all that stuff.
I just want whatever feedback you'll give.
Yeah, no, it was great. I mean, for what it was and what we had to do, the AI responded appropriately. If you ask me. So I mean, yeah, second op was great. I have my gripes. Goddamn near half-hour fucking bullshit briefing, fucking whatever. It is what it is. But once we got on the ground, it was okay. Hardcore up. You're in the shit. Get in it. Figure it the fuck out. Blah blah blah. I do want to say again, the limited radios, like, it's no, I'm here.
He's
I'm
struggling,
here.
man. He's had a lot of alcohol.
No, I just had to think of how to word the thing.
Hey, things challenging.
Yes, the things are challenging. No, during, like, I guess our quote modern ops, everybody's gonna have a radio. But if I don't know, it was kind of nice for only certain people to have radios, and then have to relay it back to their squad lead or whatever. And it was a frustrating but actually pretty cool aspect. Like,
It's an engagement thing, right?
Exactly, yeah. Like, I enjoyed it. As frustrating as it was, because I saw like 3 guys die, and I'm like, all right, well, who the fuck's my radio man now? But it is what it is. The second op was good, and it brought a whole lot of new ideas, I guess we could say, to the mindset, and that's my end.
Right on. Elax?
I really want to get the glider to work.
I'll help you figure it out. We'll
Yeah, I
test
see
it.
a video of them using it. But
Like I said, this mod's old, man. It could be broken.
possibly. It might be a different plane, actually. But yeah, I don't know how I lived through that. I got shot like 3 or 4, maybe 5 times. I feel like I cheated death.
The new ace, man.
It's new ace and it's not murder calibers.
Also, I never saw anyone. Every time I fired, it was just blind firing in a general direction, hoping I would suppress them so they wouldn't shoot me.
Dude, that
but they
shit works
did.
in Lambs.
I'm gonna have to agree with him on that. Like, I did, like, I saw the team firing, and I was like, I don't see anything. I'm gonna send lead.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how anyone was able to see any enemies, because I never did. Thank God I'm a machine gunner, because I could just blind fire away. Start trying to suppress. I felt like the suppressing didn't work, though, because I kept getting shot every time I tried to do that.
Well, I mean, I'm not telling you it doesn't draw fire, but the enemies you're shooting at under Lambs, they have a lot of panic and fleeing responses when they're getting fired at.
But yeah, other than us slowly dwindling away throughout the mission, we somehow accomplished it, and hopefully learned how to better behave, I guess, with World War II stuff, tools and stuff that we have at our disposal.
Anything else?
That's all I got.
Okay, Teapot?
Second op. Okay. Yeah. I don't know if it's. I tried to, like, put my suggestion forth after what I learned from the first op, and things just going like and shitting the bed. But I don't know if that was taken under wing. I think for Thursday, splitting squads like this, if you're going to do that and you have the same turnout, it's not like, even if you have less people, I don't think it'll work out. I think you want to stay grouped up. Other than that, like the mission design is fun. I just think maybe our execution, like this op and the first op both had like, it was like, yeah, plan is in place, and then let's put the plan in place. Oh shit, we're all getting shot at. and we just like panic response ourselves, and then just all dwindle and die. Think some of that made sense?
No, it did.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
Well, I'm sorry that. Well, wait, no, I don't remember. I don't know if you were in my squad or not, Teapot.
I was.
Yeah, I totally forgot that I was like, yeah, I'll lead it. I legit forgot that I was like,
Yeah,
yep, I'll do it.
I'm glad you brought that up because I asked for Blinder from Blue Team because I was like, I need to talk to who's leading Blue. Get him over here. And they're like, Blinder's not leading. And I'm like, the fuck he isn't. Fucking that's what we decided on the briefing stage.
Yeah, we just. And he like came over to us. He's like, I guess I'm leading now. It's like, yeah, you said you were going to.
Yeah, I will admit that I might have been a little too far into the beer cans.
No.
Dude, you and everyone else, it seemed like.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Sorry, Teapot, I kind of derailed you there. What else?
No, I said that was my
did
TED
too,
Talk.
I'm sorry.
I was done.
All right, Django.
All right, I thought. All right, so I kind of messed up at the beginning because I forgot how close 15 meters were. So all those other points were kind of useless. But hey, the enemy markers worked out pretty well. They ended up being right where I marked them. So that worked.
That was predictive?
Yes, that's what their point. That's what they were there for. Because I assume the reinforcement. I assume the reinforcements would come from the north. So if you guys see them, you would be able to try to figure it out. Because I think they're coming from between like enemy position 1 and 2 or something like that.
Oh, okay. So you weren't like, oh, they'll be right there. Got it. You were using them as POO marks. Okay, cool.
No, I have ESP.
Well, that's when I asked if they were predictive, and you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
I got confused.
All right. And then let's see here. Then I split people into 2 different squads. I try to put 1 person or 2 people who would actually lead, who wanted to lead or had experience leading in the other squad, and all the loose cannons in the blue squad. And then I put Cobra in the red squad with me because I knew he would want to like backseat command.
Well, you're not wrong.
And then
so basically, what I'm hearing is you put Cobra in your squad to try and mitigate. Wow,
dude, he's smart. He's got the galaxy brain.
I mean, he's got it. He did say when he was trying to break us up into red and blue team, he was like, "Who are my favorites?"
Yeah, he covered it, dude. I'm on you, Django.
Wait,
it's recorded. I got it.
No, he did say it.
I mean, why do you think Spider died first along with me? He was my meat shield.
So it did work well, and we went through 3 or 4 different leadership changes over 2 radios without any issues.
No shit. We went through 3 or 4 leadership changes, like you said. When it comes to leadership, this was just a bad op. When it comes to that, the mission making and everything else was on point, but getting it figured the fuck out on our side, that was not that was no bueno.
What else you got, Django?
I feel like in World War II, the high ground is the better position opposed to, because we immediately got flanked hard. Right, like I felt like we were about to get flanked. That's why I started to head over that hill to like check and make sure we weren't. But I didn't see the AI right on top of me.
Can I ask a question?
What?
Do you ever think the high ground is not the best position?
When there's a bunch of entrenched machine guns shooting at it.
There is actually, if you ever want to get if you really want to learn that side of how to, what's the best way to say this? How to leverage terrain to your advantage, you should talk to Smiter, because it's not really as simple as the high ground is the best point to be. It's much more complicated than that.
You got to know your saddles and your valleys and your mountains and your hills and your defilades.
That's too much without a GPS. Also, from what the bunkers looked like, it actually appeared like we were walking towards all the shooting holes of the bunker, and the position we were at, we're out of line of sight of them.
Okay, I'm back.
That's also why I noticed when we were cresting that hill.
Right.
Yeah, it's sorry to interject, but I mean, after I died, and scoping over what we were approaching, there was that's a lot of hard target. I mean, we had the rolling hills and forestry and all that. I mean, that was a difficult position to assault.
But we did it.
Well, you kind of did it. You blew one of them up.
We blew more than one of them up.
My recording will show otherwise. You only blew up one of the Flak 88s.
I believe it's called D-Day, right? The one where they're on the beach in Normandy and they're rushing up it and they're getting shot at. That's pretty much what this mission was.
No, that's not what this mission was.
That's my strategy.
Dude. I'm down with a D-Day fucking mission. I'm okay with that.
A hardcore D-Day mission?
Make it happen. Oh yeah, absolutely. Fuck yeah, let's do it, dude.
Okay, it'll be the third op on Thursday.
You got it.
I'm not gonna be here for that. I have to hurry up and get back here on Thursday, I guess.
It'll be the final op. It'll be exactly what it sounds like.
I think I got it working.
Nice, Elex.
It only works with US, not UK.
Got it. I'll keep that in mind. Django, what else you got?
I really like the radio thing because the radio guy started doing his job really well. Pretty sure. And it kept people more immersed and not getting shot and killed.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things. The fewer tasks you give people, the more focus will be on the ones they have.
Cobra.
Later, Elex, or after the second mission debrief.
All right.
What else, Django?
I think that's about it.
Okay, Astig, you missed first mission feedback. You can certainly. Yeah, you didn't do anything in the first mission. Second mission, Jasper.
Wow, you gotta just cast them aside like that. You didn't do nothing in the first stop.
He walked across the bridge.
It's true. I on the first mission I spawned in and then no one was around me and I knew there was no radio, so I just started walking and then I just made it to the bridge and then I got tallied in and then the mission ended. Second mission, it was quite a rough start. I'm sure that's been mentioned. But then after that first engagement, I think things started to really pick up. I really loved the environment. I mean, World War II is always pretty cool, but this is like World War II scenic things, done right. And then, the whole, using the Enfield and stuff like that, it was all good fun. And then especially assaulting the artillery base. So yeah, I really quite enjoyed it, especially towards the end when it picked up. Yep, that's it.
Okay. My feedback for myself. No, I'm just kidding, for everyone else's benefit. Django's right. I definitely do backseat command in certain situations. It's mainly when I see potential for an op to get very either confusing or potential for things to go really wrong. But before I get to that, definitely probably 15 minutes of the excess time in briefing was obviously my fault because of the glider issues. So that's my responsibility. The chucklefuckery is another thing we can talk about because should it have happened to the degree it did, that's I'll let you guys be the judge. But the mission itself, I thought it went really well casualty-wise. We only had, I believe, 4 casualties out of 11 people, which is pretty fucking good. Because, I mean, make no mistake, like Blinder, I think, mentioned, we were assaulting a hardened position.
And it's everyone I knew who was going to die, too.
We were assaulting a hardened position, so it was going to be tough. I thought everyone did really well sticking together, and I think that was almost kind of by nature of lack of radios, right? Like, the moment you get out of earshot of someone, you're out of the loop, and you don't know what's going on. And in hardcore, sticking with people was what keeps you alive, right? Like, having all the sectors covered. So that was really cool to see. I think it definitely existed to a much larger degree than any other mission in the past when we've ran normally. All the Iron Sight stuff was really fun for me. I'm glad I made it Decker mission because I got to play and really enjoyed it. Obviously, I knew the hardened position locations, but once Lamb's AI starts working, you have no idea where anyone is or what direction they're going to take. So I'm just as at their mercy as you guys are. Yeah, so Gladiator fuck up, my bad. Had a really good time with the assets. I also, one thing that I really like about this mission that maybe is appreciated or isn't appreciated is a lot of missions tend to be centered around urban areas, which is good and fine, but it kind of like trains not bad habits, it trains different habits versus fighting in the forest. It's very different. Like Blinder said, we didn't have any hard cover largely, so it requires completely different tactics. You have to take advantage of the terrain as much as possible. Use defilades when you need to and make your own keyholes and such. So I really like when the opportunity presents itself to play outside of a city because it's totally different. So yeah, it was fun to play that way versus just being in a city.
I feel like we only had like 2 engagements in the woods the entire time I played here.
Yeah, it's very rare. And again, I don't know why. I mean, right, I've been making missions for 3 years, and I don't usually make them in the woods. It's very rare. But yeah, it's very refreshing when it is the case because it's, like I said, it's completely different. The terrain is your friend, and you have to figure out how to work it, or you're going to die. And there's nothing more terrifying than being in a defilade and trying to figure out if there's enemies just over the next hill or not, versus in a city you can see everything. So yeah, that was cool. Planning-wise, I do think it was a little rough. I know I dipped my whole entire torso in there, trying to help you avoid some possible pitfalls, which is not a good way to solve problems, but sometimes it's a necessary evil. I think my piece of advice would be, and I think to some degree Teapot the same way. I don't know though. That plan was really simple, but the more simple you keep the plan, the more likely it is to work. So when people open their map and saw like 20,000 different dots, that's a lot of information to take in, and people are going to be less likely to follow the plan and remember the plan and execute the plan. So like, my biggest piece of advice is when you're approaching an unknown area, especially like this, where you have no intelligence, essentially. They're in the forest somewhere. That's all you have. Sometimes the best plan of action is to just say, we're going to march through the forest northeast, and we're going to stop here, and then we'll assess from there. Like, don't even plan 3 steps ahead. Just plan 1 step ahead and be like, we're going to march through the forest and stop here, and then we'll assess what to do next. And then everyone's on the same page. It's easy to remember. There's just one line on the map, and you're good to go. I mean, if you want to split off teams, that's fine. 1 red, 1 blue. And then just say RP1, stop there, and then we'll reassess. I feel like it's a really good way to keep missions on track and keep all the sheep herded. Because it's you open the map, you see 1 line, you know what you're doing. And you can always take time to recon. Because my other point of drawing attention to something is we were essentially planning from line of sight of the enemy. Like we stopped and we were basically just out in the open planning how we were going to attack the enemy that could see us, and eventually they did see us and started shooting. So just some things to keep in mind, like this, just keep it incredibly simple, because as command, yes, you know all the high, like you can keep track of all those dots you put down, but a normal person is not going to be able to. They'll look at that and be like, Jesus Christ, what the hell's going on? So keep it super simple. And never feel bad about just saying, we're going to stop here and I'm going to assess what we're going to do, because that's better than walking into a death trap, or I don't know how to explain it. Like,
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, when you're metagaming command, like the last thing you want is for people to panic and not know what's going on, because the moment that happens, like the moment people lose sight of what the plan is, it's over. Getting them back on track is incredibly difficult.
Plan is kill Germans.
Yeah, but you want to maintain the lines of communication, right? Like if you start letting your plan fall apart either through design flaws or poor execution, you're never going to get it back, and you're never going to get the communication back. So you have to keep everyone, or at least enough of them, on the same page, because the moment it gets too confusing, you've already lost. So you want to keep it as simple as possible. And I think someone brought up one of the we hit like the shit or whatever, and then everything fell apart. That's normal. Like once you hit an engagement point as command and it starts unfolding and it's a heavy engagement, stay there. Don't just let it play out, because if you try to like say, oh, blue team flank, red team flank or whatever, it's too late. The engagement is already upon us, you know? You just have to let it play out, and then once it's settled down, you can get people to move again. Don't try and like pull them in 10 different directions as there's a heavy engagement. I mean, sometimes it's necessary, right? Like sometimes you have to call for a retreat, but that's simple. So you want to be really careful once engagements kick off. Sometimes you just have to let them play out. And then once they're played out, you can get back on track. So that's my comment about that. I know I have a lot. Django's correct. I have a lot to say about command, and doesn't mean I'm always right, but that's kind of how I feel. Like just from the experience I've had, the moment people start questioning what the hell's going on, it's like you already made too many mistakes at that point. Like you gotta like keep them on task, or it'll just fall apart. So that's my feedback. But overall, I thought it went really well. Blue team was killing it. Holding that hill, that was incredible to see. Like everyone was just over there, like watching a bunch of different sectors, keeping them at bay while Blinder and I were planning. And red team was covering our flank and picked up a few guys. So just really good teamwork. So yeah, it's I thought it went much better than I expected it to say that. So I think that's the end of my feedback for second mission. Does anyone else have anything they want to talk about for second mission?
Nope.
Great. Okay, Elax, I know you had something you wanted to talk about, not related, well, tangentially related, I imagine. What did you have?
Hold on. Maybe it's working now. Oh, I wanted to see if you wanted to hop into like just a virtual reality real quick to see if it needed 2 players.
I won't have time tonight. I went from work to Arma and I haven't had a break since. So, but I'll ping you. I'll be available, and I'm happy.
Does this glider not have wheels? What the hell?
To help you test it any other time. So, anyone else have anything they want to talk about? I know Chuckle Fuckery's on the list, but I want to hear if there's any other topics before we move into that. Okay. If people want to stick around, we can talk about the Chuckle Fuckery. I'm going to talk about it. If anyone stays, I'll talk about how I feel about it, or listen to what you guys have to say about it, because obviously it got out of hand. It's how I feel about it. So if you're taking off, have a good night. If you want to sit here and talk about how we're going to solve a problem, you're welcome to do so.
Feels so close to getting this tow thing working.
I'll assume everyone's staying here. So I don't remember who brought it up. Doesn't matter. But I want to kind of feel it out first. I know the second mission had an unhealthy amount, but let's talk about the first mission real quick. Teapot, you would be the one that probably felt it the worst, but anyone else who feels the same should certainly say so. Did it go off the rails, essentially, prior to start of mission?
I don't know about the first mission, because when I'm leader, I just zone out and just plan stuff.
Okay. Because it didn't seem like the first mission was a big issue to me.
I think what kind of... I mean, not talking to the second briefing, but that the thing that killed it in the first mission for me is when we were trying to fuck around with the tanks.
Sure.
And it took me like 3 minutes before I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna walk over there and just be like, let's just run one tank, I don't care.
Yeah, it's kind of like what I was telling Django, right? Like I let it happen to myself, right? Where you let people stagnate too long and you lose your engagement, right? Like they don't.
Well, I think what it was you're like, no, this fucking thing needs to work, and you
Correct.
just didn't have the mentality of like, just get the players playing and then fuck it, figure it out later.
Yeah, because the ultimate solution was very simple, and it should have just been used as the first solution. I just gave Barna and who was the other tanker?
Pyre.
Oh, I was just like, I'm an idiot. Why don't I just give them 2 normal tanks and they can just single crew it? And that's what they ended up doing. So, yeah, you're correct. The solution, I should have went with the easiest possible solution, which was, here's your 2 tanks. Bye.
Well, yeah, but that's just you going, well, no, I made this thing. I want this thing to work. It's really cool. So.
Yeah, but that's not anyone else's fault but mine, right? Like, I should have got on track quicker.
Well, I mean, you're not leading the mission. You're like Zeusing an editor mission from the back. So I'm expecting you to fix the mission stuff, not tell the mission maker, "Hey, man, does this break the mission?" No,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, that's a good point.
Because like as command, you kind of also take everyone's fun in your own hands.
You could not be more right. I agree with that 100%. So I think those are some good comments about the first mission. Like, definitely, I mean, I'll never care if someone comes up to me and says, "Hey, stop fucking around. Like, do something or let's get going." You know, like, fuck the tanks or make them work immediately. You know, like, that'll never hurt my feelings. Yeah, I think that's a good takeaway. Second mission is obviously where a lot of it happens. So I want to kind of break it into 2 parts, which is everything before the glider, and then we can talk about after later. So what happened before the glider? Because I was kind of busy. Like did the briefing really go off the rails, or was it everything glider and onwards?
So, I think it was more of lulls in the briefing. I think maybe, I don't remember who led that. Was it Django or Teapot?
Django.
I think he was sitting there trying to formulate his thoughts. So while he was sitting there thinking, things kind of got off the rails. Like I heard Jasper ask, I don't know, 2 or 3 times for people to kind of tone it down. And I don't know, like, I don't remember exactly when it was, but kind of the not sitting in the chair fuckery too. Which, I mean, okay, any one behavior I don't really care about, but like...
Cumulative.
Well, when someone's asking, like, 1, 2, 3 times, just do it.
Yeah, I mean, there is a method to that. Like, it's not like I just like being an asshole to be an asshole's, like, sake or whatever. Like, it's just a visual way to make sure that everyone is still there. You know what I mean? Like, you want to make sure, like, even if they're not paying attention, you just don't want them to be a distraction. So having everyone sit is important in my mind. It just signals that everyone is on the same page, everyone's ready. Whether you're listening to the briefing or not, that's your decision, but everyone's there and sitting. So there was definitely a lull between that, and then, you know, that's something that happened on Teapots too, but I definitely feel like it didn't go off the rails, and I don't think that's any reflection of either setting. I think it can go off the rails, right? And it certainly did in the second op.
I don't even care that it went off the rails. I care that it was asked to be brought in numerous times and wasn't really. That's all.
It was, well, say that again. I don't understand what you mean.
So the thing that concerned me enough to even bring it up was hearing Astig say it, 2 or 3 times.
Got it. Okay, so it sounds like, I mean, I don't know, it's so tough with that because, like, I'm no idiot, right? Like, I know telling people to sit the fuck down isn't the most diplomatic way to get people to comply. And at the same time, telling them to do it many times, they're less likely to listen, right? So it's really challenging, honestly, because... Sorry, go ahead, Teapot.
I think Shrek's not referring to the sitting down thing. He's referring to what people were saying.
Yes, and they're related. I'm saying that I feel like I only have so much capital to use on getting people to comply before even I can't really control it anymore. So, like, for every little infraction there is of someone, like, basically, like, it's like Shrek saying, it's no one individual thing. It's like every time someone does something that is a distraction, it just keeps adding up to disorder. Like, that's really the problem. Like, and I think that's what I should have said earlier about how command works, which is, it's like you have to keep order at all times, like, except engagements. Like, if you don't keep the order, like, high, it's going to fall apart. And I think that same thing kind of applies to the briefing. It's like, if everyone just doesn't, like, chill and just keep going, you just keep getting these one-in-one actions, and it opens a floodgate, and you eventually just can't control it. So it's difficult.
I'd like to make a bit of a counterpoint to that, if you will. I think I understand what you're saying about getting people to sit down, but from what I was thinking as I saw things happen during pre-glider debrief was that yes, people were sitting down, and I thought everyone was complying, and but when we're in that situation when it's kind of like it's like a planning phase and not everyone's really fully involved and everyone is physically stuck and not allowed to do the whole, they're not allowed to in-game physically, fidget around, then the mouth starts moving and fidgeting around, and that's when the conversation started escalating to places as Tom and...
Yeah, I think that's a really good point, and I have a potential solution on that. But before I get to that, I want to talk about... So my brain was going like 100 miles an hour during all that chaos, because obviously I was working with the glider. So my default on what people say in game is I don't care, generally. Like, obviously there's lines like there is. I'm not going to say them because everyone knows what they are. But I don't know what was going on, because I obviously didn't hear it, most of what happened when it kept escalating. And I don't need to know who said it. I just want to understand what topic reached so far that it was like, whoa.
To be honest, I don't actually quite remember anymore.
Okay.
It was rather risque dick jokes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's fine. So I honestly, like, obviously it's important to moderate the Discord to a slight degree, and really I kind of take a different approach to like rules. Like, I don't really think they should be needed, essentially. Like, you should know where the line is, and if you don't, we'll be like, hey man, that's over the line, and then you're good to go. It's not like we're going to sit there and be like, hey man, you're over the line, bye. It's like, hey, like, dial it back a little bit. So I take that kind of same approach to Arma, where I don't want to tell people, hey, like, you can't tell crude jokes or whatever. Like, I want people to show up and just be able to do whatever they want. It's kind of like why I don't cater to people who are streaming, right? Like, I can't promise you everything that's said here is going to be streamable.
Oh,
right?
don't worry, I'm banned from Twitch already.
Are you really?
No, I'm pretty sure they don't give a crap. You have to be popular for them to care.
Yeah, I think what the issue was we were making, like, dick jokes were being made, and then risque dick jokes were being made, and someone stepped in and said, hey, like, I'm not cool with that. It was like, it cooled down for a bit, and then the dick jokes happened, and then the risque dick jokes happened.
So it basically started, then stopped,
and then
started again?
It was like, hey, can you, like, kind of cool it down? And then it kind of got steamrolled at that point, and then it's like, come on. Like, someone said, cool it down.
There was no reeling it in at a certain point, is what you're saying?
Yeah, it kind of ran away from there.
All right.
And I think that's where the chuckle fuckery was.
Okay, so Jasper, I think you're correct in everything you said about that. So I have a potential solution, and it's not something I made up. It's something that's done quite a few units. And the idea is basically, and you can go about it, there's two approaches you can take. The first one is no one gets briefed but whoever's leading the mission. And the idea behind that is they're leading the fucking mission, right? Like, they are the one that needs to know everything. They're going to have the questions, and they're going to make the plan off that. And the beauty in that is that no one gets to second guess what you're doing. Well, I mean, they still can, right? But it happens to a lesser extent.
Yeah,
because basically, you're Moses coming down from the mountain. And yeah, I'm guilty of it, Django, 100%. Like, I am not going to sit here and tell you that that's a good thing that I do. I 100% agree with you. But the idea is that then you're Moses coming down from the mountain, and your word is like the word of God, right? Like, this is what we're doing, and no one else knows any better. So that's one method. The other method would be to include everyone in the normal briefing, like we usually do. And then the moment that command needs to start making planning stage, basically dismiss everyone but the fire team leaders and the command person. And that way it's just 2 or 3 people, or maybe an asset, like 2 or 3 people in positions of authority having conversations about what's going to happen. And then they go back to their respective teams, and it's Moses from the mountain again. So those are 2 solutions that can work because they basically eliminate all those friction points. Because if you send 6 people off to a corner and say, hey guys, go over there, command, and the FTLs are going to talk about the mission, then whatever chuckle fuckery they get up to over there doesn't matter. It's not going to impact the flow of the mission. So those are 2 solutions that can potentially be done or tested.
So, yeah. See, I don't know how to approach this one. The only reason really why I was the one asking people to kind of calm it down, because I didn't want it to get to a point where people were going to start to, in short, it didn't bother me, but I was afraid that people might start to get uncomfortable in that situation, which I guess in hindsight, maybe that judgment is the wrong way to take things, but in regards to your solutions, I don't know, and I think I defer to whatever everyone else here thinks that's best.
I feel like everyone getting the briefing is pretty good in case the other person suddenly dies.
I mean, segmenting information solves a couple problems, actually. Because if you do it that way, because right now we have an issue where you know the briefing, I know the briefing, I'm in command. I say, hey, do this thing, and you're like, but I think this thing would be better because I have full information. And then you're just like begrudgingly doing the other thing instead of buying completely into one person's plan. And if the mission goes to shit, then it's like, okay, well, maybe that was bad tactics.
Yeah. No, I think that's a good point. Does anyone else have thoughts?
I mean, I think that, I don't know. I kind of like that idea of what you described, but I mean, so one other bit of thing that kind of bothered me, I don't remember when exactly it was, but someone was shooting a handgun off.
I could tell when Jasper was having enough of it, and that was when I could tell you were having enough of it. I remember what you're talking about.
So yeah, I don't think that that solution would necessarily tackle that frustration I felt. And that was mostly about trying to prevent us shooting and then Lambs freaking out and sending 100 people to come murder us while we were regrouping.
Yeah, that's true. That gun going off in our spawn, who knows how the AI is gonna basically change your mission.
And it's hardcore, right? Don't forget. If someone accidentally murders someone, they have to reslot, and that's again disorder, right? Disorder bad.
So, I'm not normally, you know me, I'm not normally a person that's all bow to authority. But I feel like if someone is sternly telling you, please don't do that, just please don't do it.
Yeah, no, I understand where you're coming from.
It's rule 1, don't be a dick.
Exactly. Yeah, it's the unspoken rule, right? That's why I'm not gonna talk about that again. But yeah, I agree.
I find it odd you guys don't have to speak it, but my boss spoke it.
Say that again.
No, nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You guys are more professional than someone who works in a professional work environment.
I think you meet all types in the corporate America.
Teapot is correct. Someone said it recently. It's all types of people get old, right?
Except the really stupid ones.
Yeah, but all right. So Jasper, I also want to talk about your let's call it content issue, because it sounds like that was more the issue, right? The content of what was being said.
Not necessarily. I think what got to me was that, well, I guess in part that's what started to escalate things, but it just felt like a lot of people were kind of talking over each other a lot, and it kind of got
sure
a little rowdy.
So I think everyone we're not a very big community here, right? We're hardly that at all, right? So I think if anyone has a problem with where something is going, Shrek, I think Shrek said it basically, someone's hey, knock it off, you should be knocked off regardless of what your reason is. Obviously if it's, yeah, that's all I'll say about that. So yeah, I don't know. My takeaway, honestly, from this night of interesting developments is I think the briefing process needs to be looked at. Because because I put it forward, I agree with Teapot that I think it will solve many issues. For the Zeus templates, I already know how I would do it. There's like this unused second floor office. You could just have players like everyone to the briefing room, and then command go upstairs, talk to the Zeus, and then go, bring it down the mountain or whatever. So I think I'm not saying we're going to force that on every mission, but I am saying we're going to try it, and we're certainly going to try it Thursday. So I guess my question is, would you guys prefer option 1, where the only person that hears the briefing from the Zeus is command and FTLs? Well, no, just command. Just command. Or would you prefer option 2, where everyone still hears the briefing, but then after that they're dismissed and command and FTLs talk about what's going to happen?
At the risk of adding complexity, I think it kind of depends on player turnout. Because honestly, if there's like 5 people, then it probably doesn't matter if everyone hears it.
I think it still does. I really think it still does, because I feel like... So back when you weren't here for this, Shrek, but a long time ago when we decided we were going to start using TFAR, and this is different, obviously, but just talking about the similarity, is we kind of like, we'll only use it when you have a certain number of player turnout. And that ended up being a bad idea, because people would jip, and then, we'd need to switch to TFAR, but it was too late, or we'd even just be running with 4 people, and TFAR would have been beneficial. And so we were just like, nah. Like, I think it was Ryan that basically said, fuck the conditional, like, we're just always going to use it. And I feel like it's important to build, like, habits, I guess. I mean, I understand where you're coming from. Like, if 5 people turn out and you, like, squirrel away 2 people and 3 people are just left to fuck around, I think I would almost still rather have that, because it alleviates some burden from command, right? Like, they don't have to moderate people anymore during that part of the mission. Like, they can just go to the briefing themselves, get the information, and then do what they want with it.
Well,
I'll be right back.
Well, I think it goes back to your statement of it doesn't have to be used for every mission. It's not going to be enforced, so...
I mean, and I think, obviously I have control of Thursday's ops, probably. It's looking that way. So I'm just going to test it and see how it goes. And, if it doesn't go well, then we'll be like, it's not the solution we need. But if it goes really well, then I think we'll definitely have something to take away from it.
How about we try having, like what you said, have command mandatory, have them come to the briefing room, and then anyone who's patient enough to sit through it.
You can't... This is...
Alright, no. That's alright.
No. Let me just... This is my opinion, because this is very much how I am. I can be very, black and white and fit inside the box mentality. So my issue is when you start adding subjectivity to a solution, I feel like the solution gets weak fast. Because if we say, okay, anyone who wants to pay attention can show up to the briefing, I just don't know that that serves the best interest of trying to reform how briefing is conducted. That's my concern. That's not me telling you that's how it is. That's me telling you my concern.
Alright, I think I understood. I got you.
So with that said, if we're going to demo a solution Thursday, does anyone have a preference of how it would work?
A solution for the gliders?
No, not right now, Elags.
Oh.
Later.
I really want it to work. I want to see it in action.
Alright, I think from my end, if I had to choose between everyone listening to the briefing, I always like to start at the further end, so I think I would prefer to start kind of what Teapot was saying, which is exclude everyone from the briefing. And then basically let command brief as they choose. And if that proves dissatisfactory to people, they're like, hey, I really feel out of the loop here, I missed the briefings, or it just doesn't work, right? Like maybe command comes down from the mountain and it just doesn't work, then obviously we'll reassess. This isn't like a final solution type deal. But I think that's where I'd like to start, because then we can always lever it down and be like, okay, let's include people in the briefing, but take away everyone for the planning stage, basically. Those are my thoughts.
Or if you want to get grittier on that, you could do everyone briefing for the first op. Second op is always a segmented briefing.
Yeah, that's an interesting point. But I got to ask you a question, though. Would you have felt shortchanged on the first op tonight, knowing that you could have had a segmented briefing?
Like, what do you mean for me?
Well, like you're saying, basically let the first op run as it normally does, and then segment the briefing for the hardcore ops, right? That's what you're saying?
Well, it depends how you look at your short ops at this point. Are you looking at your short ops as a separate fun experience that is there to train people on assets and, like, do that? Or is it, like, it's just a hardcore op, but you can't die?
I think they have the purpose of, by nature of not being able to permanently die, they're already less stressful.
So I think if you do it, if you want, the concern now is when you say, hey, do you want to do leadership in a mission? Okay, you come over with me in this closet and I'm going to tell you what for. Then it gets to the point where, like, you might alienate a lot of people, because we already have a hard enough time to have, like,
certainly
a variety of people slot as command. So maybe you do that for the hardcore op, where it's like, yeah, we think this makes a better experience, and we want to still let people get comfortable with leadership. That was kind of soupy, but I think I made my point.
I kind of get where you're coming from, but let me ask you a follow-up question. I agree that the purpose of the short op, for better or worse, because of the different habits it trains, the purpose of the short op is to be a light experience where consequences don't exist and people can try out things that maybe they would not in hardcore. But I guess my question is, do you feel like you're setting new leaders up for success in that environment?
I wouldn't know.
Okay, fair enough.
I think it lets you maybe go, oh, I would have done it this way, so if that ever happens to me in an op, like, because you get to see what decision points, because I only became a leader because enough people did shit that I didn't like, and I was like, I'm gonna fix that.
Yeah, be the change you want.
Yeah, that's the only. Yeah, it doesn't work. It perpetuates the cycle, because I make mistakes and then someone else goes, that guy fucking sucks.
Dude, everyone
Came
makes
back.
mistakes.
No, I know. It's just, yeah, I know.
Okay.
But, like, yeah. Let me ramble for like 6 or 7 more hours. All right?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I got this. I'm done. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
No, your point's taken. Basically, like, if I start segmenting the short op, it's like, thought we were here to have fun kind of deal. It's like, why is this so serious? Why is this being taken so seriously kind of issue?
Kind of that too, yeah.
And like, as a leader, like you said, right? Like, if you volunteer as leader, you know you're going to spend fucking... And then I know no one dreads this, but you're going to spend 15 minutes in a closet with me talking to you. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So I get where you're coming from. Like, I know what you mean.
I wouldn't wish that fate upon my worst enemy.
I wouldn't wish that fate upon myself.
That now has to be the briefing room, just a closet.
There's a closet, actually. So yeah, I'll tell you what. I think I really am normally, like, again, this goes to my bad habit of black and white, putting it inside a box. Like, it's either in the box or it isn't. But I'll try and implement that next Thursday. So the first stop will be per usual briefing style, and then the second op I'll set it up so that it facilitates a briefing of one command, and then command can break off and talk to his FTLs, and we'll just see what happens.
I just want to kind of add that I hope none of these sweeping changes were, I mean, like, I think I know most of you noticed me when I spoke up during those things, but I'm not here that often, right? So I don't know if it's just because I'm there or whatever. So
No,
like,
it's other things too.
if you guys were also, I mean, I only really saw that some of us weren't even part of the conversation, and maybe you guys were starting to get fed up with it too. But I'm not sure, right? So
it doesn't matter. It's
Okay.
That's the bottom line. It doesn't matter. If it's a problem, it's a problem. And I'll tell you, Teapot, you had something to say.
Oh, I thought he was going to be like, I hope you guys don't make the change because of me, because it's not.
No, it's not. Yeah,
it's other things.
Yeah, the issue is like, and you'll find this anywhere, like, you find new problems when you have more people. That's really the issue.
Yeah.
Like, it's what works for a 5-man briefing, like the attitude and demeanor, doesn't necessarily work for a 10-man briefing. And so the issue is not anyone specific, it's a scale issue. And so that's the whole thing. That's why the briefing room was designed the way it is, with all the weights and roles and stuff, because you don't really need that for 5 people. Like, it's not necessary. But once you get to like 8, 9, 10, 11 people, you better start having some systems built in place real quick, or things are going to get very confusing. And so, you should have the systems, basically. Anyone else have any thoughts about it?
Arma is fun. I like Arma.
Sounds kind of forced. Yeah, I don't know. One more comment from me personally, none related to really anything grander scale, but my blood pressure is always running at like, I don't know what high blood pressure is, but it's always running very high during any game night, just because. So it's really hard for me to like look through that lens and figure out how well things actually went. So I think hopefully these systems will help solve some of those problems.
Oh, thanks for going pretty well.
Yeah, I think it wasn't perfect.
It's a thing of scale, though, like you said. Like, when you have 3 or 4 people in a briefing and you say something, they all have a quip. Cool. If that now changes to 7 people with them all talking over each other, and you're just trying to be like, I'm trying to cross the bridge sneaky beaky like, and then everyone's like, this sneaky beaky. It like adds up from like 20 seconds of being like, come on, to just like 3 minutes of, God damn it, everything's falling apart. My life is in shambles. Why do I live here?
Exactly, dude. It's like the disorder just spreads really fast. And that's why, like, not that I have the option, but if I was ever presented A or B in front of me and A was like, you can have like 12 reliable people that show up, or you can have like 30 reliable people that show up, I'd be like, just give me the 12. I don't want the 30. Because it's a whole other nest of problems. And the larger you get, the more sacrifices you have to make, basically. So it's not something I really want, but I think this problem is solvable. All right, anyone else got anything?
No. I hope there's more flying stuff in the future for
I know.
World War II stuff.
I was as bummed out as you were. I was really looking forward to people thinking they were gonna die. I definitely have plans to incorporate planes of some kind into one of the ops, because I wanted to hit up everything basically. Like, I already did British and US, so next week I want to do Russia and Germany, and I want to have aerial combat of some kind.
Did the Russians even have? They must have had planes.
No, they did. They had the Yaks. So you got the Yak 9, I think.
Yeah.
Man,
and then
I
you
just
had
realized
like a Yak 13 or some shit.
Huh. I just realized I have like no knowledge of Russian World War II aviation anything.
Yeah, the Yak 28, or not the Yak 28. That's it. No, it's a supersonic bomber. But yeah, no, they had a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, well, we'll see how Thursday goes.
Indeed. And,
I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna head out.
See you, man. One other comment I have, and we can certainly assess it post Thursday, is if we want to extend World War II ops, if that's something people have appetite for, we can certainly discuss doing so. The real headache is vetting the mods and understanding what's wrong with them. So if there's an appetite for more World War II post Thursday, we can certainly discuss it.
Well, you have like the mods at what, like 85% of where you actually want them to be?
What do you mean by that?
If we were to do like, oh, this is World War II night, this is regular op night, you have like the mods like 85% of where you want them to be. Because there's like more mods. You're probably like, I really wish this existed. But I don't know.
Oh, you mean like, am I satisfied with the World War II mods? They're okay. There's just, I've talked about this in auxiliary, and I'll mention it again. But ARM is an old game, and I think some of the mod developers are losing interest in their own creation, and rightfully so. Yeah. And so it's the challenge when you're doing special events, and this doesn't happen in normal gameplay because, especially under Cup now, and under normal mod set, we don't have to worry about the quality of the assets. They're fine. They're going to work as intended. But when you go to a special event, you have to really learn the pitfalls, because there were many things that if I didn't test thoroughly enough, and I mean, the glider made it through for sure, and the driverless tanks, but there were many other things that could have gone very, very wrong, like absolute game breaking. And if you don't be very careful, they'll make it through. And so I would say like the assets themselves, I'm okay with. It's more the stability that worries me the most about special events. It takes a lot of time, and you have to curate.
So what you're saying is World War I next week. Got it.
Yeah, dude, exactly. It's like walking a tightrope, and some are worse than others. Obviously, 40K is complete garbage. World War II has always been challenging.
But you want the jank.
The jank is certainly good because it improves engagement, and it's fun. Like, without a doubt, it's fun. Like, the engagement isn't just engagements for itself. It's basically fun.
This is why one of your event night has to be install these 100 gigabytes of like mods. There's 3 full conversions in here. Let's see what fucking happens.
Yeah, that would like give me. I would. I would never do that.
And you give each person like one person's a space marine in the squad, another person's a guardsman, another person's a ninja turtle.
Right.
It's like random garbage.
I mean, for what it's worth, Halo is actually very stable because the devs are still really passionate about it. Vietnam is very similar to World War II and how it works, in that if you are not very careful, you will let things slip through that will be game breaking. They're both very similar in that way. So I think your comment about satisfaction is more or less on point. It's the 15% chance that something is going to be invincible when it shouldn't be, or one of those really bad cases.
Amelia ran into that when we were in like just Arsenal before the mission got loaded.
Yeah.
He like loaded something, and then like we started shooting at him, and he just killed us all. And he was like, I told him, you were immoral. And he's like, no, I wasn't. I was like, yeah, there's a bug with some of the uniforms.
Yep, dude, it's you really got to mind your P's and Q's with World War II and Vietnam. It's not easy.
There are the puts and takes.
Yeah, they're the puts and takes. When you're thinking about World War II, you have to consider the puts and takes. Yeah, it's tough.
Can I ask a follow-up question?
Yeah.
I was making a joke. I was actually asking a question.
Okay. So I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. The World War II mod set, like, I'd probably get rid of Geist, honestly, if I ever did it again. Because it doesn't add enough to justify its game-breaking issues. So.
Which one's Geist?
Exactly. So you wouldn't even know if it disappeared.
Well, I don't pay attention to that stuff.
Well, yeah, because you're not making missions. It's a mod that expands. It's not an insult. It's a mod that expands uniforms and factions within World War II.
I got it.
But it doesn't really add anything material. Like it adds 6 weapons, 4 of which are already covered under IFA 3, so not really needed. Like it adds like the SS and like French fighting resistance forces.
Yay!
British commandos, it actually did add them, but I mean it's just not worth it. So, I think to answer your question, I would remove Geist. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
That's my bit that I stole from someone else that stole
You stole
from
it
someone
from
else.
me, you bastard.
No, I was saying that before I played Arma.
No, but I said it here first in a fucking debrief, and then you were like, "Oh yeah, it's good. I'm gonna start."
Oh,
saying that.
if I just like ramble for too long at the end, I have to be like, "Oh, they stopped listening." I now have to let them know that I'm done talking.
Right, and that's all I have to say about that.
I could talk more about that awful thing.
What awful thing?
I don't know.
Oh my god, shut the fuck up. All right, well, before we go any further off the rails, anyone else have anything? All right, thank you all for coming to our TED Talk.
No,
I'm
no.
taking off.
Good night.
Disconnected from your channel.